This is the Say It Can't Gamer, and you are live with the MMA-Holes!
Mixed martial a-holes. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes. You like to be a mixed martial a-hole. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes.
Boom, 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 boom.
No way.
From the Queen Studios of New York, Bellator 205 reaction. Tyron Woodley needs surgery. UFC 229 press conference recap. MMA news, Fuko Friday with the MMA Holes. Yeah. Oh, sound like a geisha girl. What's up, MMA Holes? What's going on? It is Friday, Fuko Friday. We have Bellator on the big screen over there. We have the chat room full of assassins inside this cell phone, and it is the points game. We took last week off from the points game because we were live at Triton Fights, but today we are back in the MMA Holes studios, and we are going to play another outrageous Fuko Friday points game. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be
wonderful, wonderful.
Jesse, you pumped up?
I'm so pumped that I'm actually making an Instagram post for this very stream right now.
Instagram post. Check us out at the MMA Holes on IG. So this is what we're going to do. AJ Mckee versus Macapa is fighting tonight. Patricky Pitbull is back in the cage as well. So we're going to be lightly reacting to that over there. This is not going to be a hardcore Bellator reaction because, I mean, the news has been ridiculous as of late, right? A lot of stuff to talk about tonight. A lot of things to get into. That crazy press conference I watched 3 times. 3 times. I actually sat through it 3 times.
It's not a joke. He really did. Literally right after the stream, we went out to the living room to do some more work. And the first thing, or one of the first things that goes on is the press conference that we literally watched 20 minutes ago.
That's right. I studied the press conference, and what I did notice is it got better every time I watched it. The first time, listen, we had a chat room full of people. We were hanging out. I mean, it was interesting. But the second time, I was more riveted. I got to focus. I got to concentrate. And I'm going to tell you my thoughts as the show progresses. And then the third time was today. Yeah. And there's a lot to soak in from that press conference. So we're going to dabble into that thing. Tonight, we're going to get your thoughts on it tonight. So strap on, strap in. It's going to be a bumpy ride. And I see Vodka. Look at that. Vodka jumping in the points game. Yes.
Oh, super chat.
There you go.
Jesse is a home wrecker. P. Chris.
Well, my home's fine. So I don't know.
Thank you, Vodka.
Thank you. Points to Chris. And that's how you play the points game. Yeah. There's something interesting to do today on the points game. And thank you so much for the points over there going to points to Chris. Now, tonight, we are debuting 3 new donations. 3 new songs tonight because we figured, hey, it's Fuko Friday. Let's go with a bang tonight. So check it out. We're going to... What?
It's a certain individual's birthday today.
No, it's not.
No?
Nope.
Oh, super
no, it's
chat.
not. Pulse Reloaded.
A farmer has 13 cows. All but 8 of them die. How many cows are left?
9, 10, 11, 12,
Points to who has the
13,
answer.
5. Right? Farmer has 13 cows.
All but 8 of them die?
Yeah.
How many cows are left?
All
8.
but 8 of them die.
8 are left.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you're right. I think points to Jesse. Right? Is that the right answer? Yeah, it is. Wait. 8 of them die.
All but 8
Hold on,
are
let's
left.
look at it again. A farmer has 13 cows. All but 8 of them die.
How many cows are left?
Oh, yeah, 8. She's right. That's points to Jesse. Confirm that with me, but that's points to Jesse. All right, so this is the deal. Check this out. We are watching this event over here, the AJ Mckee versus Macapa. And I have to say, like, You know, you really can't get pumped up for this fight card when you have the McGregor-Khabib press conference that is looming in the back of our heads. So we will watch this, but you know what we're going to be talking about. Here's the fight card over here as we're on the main card. You go to the MMA-Holes, MMA-Holes.com, and in the description, you will see there's a new $5... Oh, you didn't change it. Did you? Hold on. Let me check. Did you change it on the website? I don't know if you did. Hold on. Let's see. I'm going to yell at Jessie in a second. No, I don't have to yell at her. She did a fantastic job. Covington Filthy Animal donation is there. That's right. There is a Khabib donation. We haven't had a Khabib time donation, and we switched the Give Conor Steak donation to Drink with Conor. We switched that up for Drink with Conor. So there are 3 new donations. Link in the description if you want to be the first person to drop those. Now, who do you think, Jesse? We have 3 donations. Yeah. I want you to choose. Who do you think will be the person that is in MMA Holes history and the first person to do each one of those donations?
Frank Pavon.
Frank Pavon hasn't been around in a minute. Hold on a second. But each donation. So let's start with the Colby Covington donation over there.
The first one to do the Colby Covington donation will be... It could be Vlad, or it could be one of these bizarre accounts that just happen to donate every night with all different names. It
A
could be,
miscellaneous account?
yeah, a miscellaneous account, the one that comes up with some random name every time.
All right. So the Filthy Animal donation, you're not giving an answer for. Who is going to be? Miscellaneous or Vlad? Since those it seemed like the 2 options.
I'm gonna go.
Potted Plant.
I'm gonna go with. No, Potted Plant won't do Filthy Animal. Miscellaneous will do Filthy Animal.
All right, so you're saying that doesn't give us an answer, but okay. Now what about Khabib time?
Yeah, Vlad.
Vlad will be Khabib time.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, and now what about Drink with Conor? Hold on. Look into their eyes, into their souls.
Super chat.
Hold on, Vlad dropping in the super chat.
Vodka.
Chris raped Tyron Woodley. Points Chris.
Great job, Chris. Raping Tyron Woodley. This guy.
Hey! Yes! All right, thank you, Vlad, for the wonderful, wonderful donation over there. I did, well, that's actually true. I did rape Tyron Woodley, so let's just put the points over there. Since
How did
a
it
true
feel?
Statement. Well, speaking of raping Tyron Woodley, he is not going to be on... Oh, I guess that's in the news. Oh, man, I'm telling you, that UFC 230
we have some
card.
breaking news tonight, guys.
I have my theories now, but goddamn, what a disaster! UFC 230 could be a complete mess. All right, so Patricky Pitbull is starting off the main card over here, 19-8 versus a Roger Huerta. So we'll be watching that in the background, but we're gonna be having some fun tonight.
If your name was Patricky Pitbull, do you think you'd be a different person than you are right now? How you carry yourself around and the behavior that you have?
Well, his real name is not Pitbull.
No, if your real name was Patricky Pitbull.
Well, that's not his name.
But I don't care about his name. I'm saying if your real name is Patricky Pitbull,
what
kind of person do you think?
What nationality is Pitbull?
Cuban.
Yeah, Cuban. I would be the host of the MMA Holes. That's right. All right. Okay, so let's get this party started over here. Let's see who we got going on in the chat. Hello, friends. Hello, family. Hello, wonderful, wonderful people of the MMA whole world.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Hope everyone is great tonight. Now, the loser of the points game is going to have to roll. Jesse?
The Die of Doom.
Yes, the Die of Doom. The loser has to roll the Die of Doom. And I've been losing a lot lately, so a little help in this direction. All right, Patricky Pitbull standing in front of his banner over there with sponsors, getting ready to go down. And we're going to be watching this fight. I say this thing doesn't get out of the first round. I say it's going to see it finish. And look in Patricky's corner, he has the big-headed, what's his face? Henry Cejudo's coach. Yeah. That flamboyant guy is in his corner. I'm not sure what gym they fight out of, but
that flamboyant guy.
The flamboyant guy. Jesse, why did you play that?
I'm sorry.
He's flamboyant. He's not gay, for God's sakes. Shout out to Gagent. All right, here we go. Let's get the clock going. We have 5 minutes on the clock, and this is the first round of the fight. So Bellator 205, which, man, I tell you what, they do a horrible job of promoting these fights, Bellator. It's on the Paramount Network. Pitbull has the red gloves, and Huerta has the blue gloves. That's right. I have a bad feeling for Huerta. Huerta. He goes Huerta or
Hor-
Huerta. Yeah, Patricky's
Huerta.
gonna knock him out in the first round. That's what I'm gonna.
He's not listening. It's okay.
I know he spelt it Huerta. That's why he said it like that. And he corrected himself. Yeah. Welcome to the show. Mini Arlovsky for the wins. His pulse reloaded. All right. He does look like a mini Arlovsky, Patricky, right? He sure does. No, you don't think so?
No.
Andre Arlovsky? Why not?
Pitbull looks like a zombie in that picture.
He does actually. Look at this. Check this out. It's like
They both kind of do.
yeah, brains. That's all zombies say, right? Brains.
That was very good.
That's all they say.
Fun
Oh
fact.
shit! Huerta with a nice right.
Just a completely irrelevant fact, real quick. I've been having dreams about zombies for the last 3 nights.
Yeah. Maybe I'm a zombie. Maybe I'm an intelligent
with me.
zombie. Nice left
We
by
were trying to
Pitbull.
survive from zombies. Completely irrelevant, by the way.
Survive what?
But-
What kind
Zombies.
of, like a.
Like,
Were we fencing?
We were alive. We were trying to stay alive and fight off zombies.
Like Travolta.
And you were almost going to die and I saved your life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We also had a hamster.
Oh, a left lands by Huerta. Right on the button and a hamster. Oh, they're both swinging. Nice right by Pitbull. Good fight in the first round here. Patricky comes up with the head kick. Grazes the head of Huerta, but Huerta. Oh, Huerta with a 1-2. Bombs coming in. Huerta got Pitbull in trouble, chasing him around the circle cage. Oh, a left by Pitbull and a right. This is a good one. We got a slugfest between the two in the first round. The Bellator 205 main card. We're doing a light reaction over here as we will be doing the news, right, Jesse? It will be happening very soon. You excited about the news tonight?
I'm always excited about the news.
Let me know in the chat if you're excited about the news tonight.
I'm speaking like what's her name on Spider-Man?
Oh yeah, check out Not the MMA-Holes if you want to know what she's speaking like.
I'm always ready for the news.
Mary Jane Watson.
Yeah, Mary Jane.
2 minutes, 15 seconds left in the first round. Pitbull with a nice ride. Good fight between these two, huh? Pitbull versus Huerta. We got the mics on the couch in the back over there. So we are prepped. We are ready to go for guests. In-studio guests. I think the first time we're going to have people here in our brand new studio is UFC 229. I think that's when we're going to do it. So we'll throw people on the casting couch. We got it mic'd up back there. So, man, shit's coming around. It's fantastic. We got the Fears Man 26 in the chat. Jesse, would you like to take your top off of Fears?
All right, Fears, you ready for this?
All right, Fears, check it out. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, yeah. Fears, take the dick out.
Bap.
Oh.
Bap.
Now, Jesse, I have to say something here.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a little reaction what just happened, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I was.
What was that? What was that?
I was pretending I was gonna take my shirt off for Fears.
Oh, okay. Who did it better? Let me know in the chat.
Well, I always do everything better.
That was amazing, Fears said. All right, so Fears liked it. 1 minute left in the round. Pitbull in a little bit of trouble as the zombie of Huerta. Huerta's rocking the red all over his face. Nice right there by Huerta. Huerta is busted open, but moving forward. Nice left. Huerta with a right. They're swinging for the fences, both of them. Pitbull hits. Wow. Pitbull, the left side of his face gets rocked, and he just stands there, huffs, and throws a shot of his own. Back to the middle of the cage. 40 seconds left. Two guys just standing and throwing a nice kick to the body by Huerta. I think Huerta's got the first round. Damage in favor of Pitbull, but Huerta is the guy that is moving forward more aggressive. I feel like he's landing more shots. Here comes a right. Oh, Pitbull with a late takedown. Gets to the middle of the body, throws him on the floor, and this might have swayed the round completely. Elbows from the back by Huerta, but Pitbull gets the takedown.
I like how you say Huerta.
Huerta. You both are teases, says Drunk Savage. Take those boobies out, says Nancy Gilley.
Allah, I totally have a rack.
A rack in opinion.
What are you talking about? Allah.
All right, first round is done right now. First round is done of this. Patricky Pitbull versus Roger Huerta. We're going to be reacting to this fight, hanging out. It's a fun Friday night stream. Fuko Friday. We do this every Friday unless there's an event, which there was last week.
What is your favorite show of the week?
My favorite show?
Mondays, Wednesdays, or Fridays?
I like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday shows.
Nailed it.
Yeah, I like them all.
Good.
They're all so good. I have to say, I think I like the Monday show the best.
Because it's shorter?
No, I think because the pacing of the show is fun. The Wednesday show I like because we get to open up those phone lines. You know, Monday show we rely on Save the Show, so we get through everything. It's a nice pace to it, but I do want to take phone calls. But sometimes, you know, the Wednesday show, I don't know if the pacing is as fun for me as the Monday shows. So I'm going to go with Monday show, but I like them all. I mean, honestly, every time we turn this fucking camera on and we go 20 likes.
20 likes, 20 likes. I've got fucking
Everybody
20
sing.
likes, 20 likes, 20 likes.
Stop the song. Bruce, stop the humping. 40 likes.
20 likes, 20 likes.
Get your cocks out. Second round.
20 likes,
20 likes.
20 likes. I've got fucking 20 likes, 20 likes, 20 likes. I've got fucking 20 likes.
I hope the dislikes die of leprosy. All right. Good fight here. Patricky Pitbull versus Roger Huerta. And these two are going and throwing first. Oh, a left lands by Pitbull.
Out.
Buckles Huerta. Huerta holding
Out.
onto the leg, trying to get his wits. Pitbull trying to finish the fight. Now Huerta shakes it off, stands up, grabs the leg, and throws Pitbull down. An up kick by Pitbull. Dips underneath. Huerta looks around like, fuck, I am still hurt. Flying knee. A right
Out.
by Pitbull. And the fight is over. Patricky Pitbull
Did you
finishes the
see-
job.
Did you see when he first stood up how he looked around? He had no idea where his opponent was.
That was fantastic. What a fantastic fight. Holy shit. If you're just jumping in, fire in the first fight of the main card. Tough to get excited about Bellator 205. Like we said about the whole Conor thing happening yesterday with Khabib. But Jesus Christ. Well, that will do it. That will fucking do it. Pitbull, second round, finishes. Roger Huerta goes to 28-0. We're going to watch this again as Patricky comes up. And a couple of shots missed. They're showing some highlights. And there's that left. Left lands on Huerta, buckles the knees. Huerta never could recover from that. Gets down on his knees, begs for mercy, goes for the leg. Pitbull swinging the arm around, trying to catch the head. They're showing the highlights again. That left, the left that dropped him originally. Not the left that finished the fight, but the left that he could not come back from. Huerta tried his best. A flying knee comes in by Pitbull, and then the uppercut right up Main Street, right hand. Money. Boom. Wow. Drops Huerta. Probably broke his nose. Hit him right in the button. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff.
Beautiful.
That was really nice.
Really nice.
Good fight. Pitbull in trouble in the first round.
So these are definitely $5 headphones
Why would happen?
because they're starting to stretch.
They stretch.
They're starting to.
What do you mean they stretch?
Like getting, like,
Uh-huh.
not staying.
Were they
on my
loose?
head. Yeah.
So what are they doing? Sliding around in your head?
I have a feeling it's because you tried them on that one time.
I do have a big
So
head.
your big head probably
Or
stretched
you can,
out my head.
let me see the other side. Hold on a second. No, they're
They're
all
the
the way.
lowest that they can go.
Well, maybe your head shrunk.
Or maybe your big head just stretched my head.
Beetlejuice. Chris is an expert on anatomy of the male body. I can't wait to abduct him.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, let's reset that clock. Man, what a way to start the fight over here. What a way to start the fight. Why don't you show us the fucking fight in the background? Use cunts. This is Patty Brady. It's backwards cunt. That's what I learned yesterday from the press conference. It's not cunts. You can't say cunts anymore. You have to say backwards cunt. Did you notice Conor was saying that a lot? Backwards cunt.
Yeah.
Yo, backwards cunt. Right? What is that? What is a backwards cunt? I need to use backwards cunt in my vocabulary more often, right?
Yeah.
Now, a backwards cunt, would that be a cunt on your asshole? Like, what is it? Or is it an inside out
It's
cunt? What is it?
no, then that would be inside out.
What does it
cunt.
mean? A backwards cunt means...
It's just
A
flipped
fag?
around.
Does a backwards cunt mean you're gay? Is that what it means? Like, I'm trying to figure out what's the insult there.
I think backwards was defining Khabib as being having a back, like you know, if
A
someone
cunt on his ass.
if someone's like a snake, you call him backwards.
Yeah.
So I think he meant like that and then cunt.
But
So
it's
he
not
meant-
a cunt that's on the back.
No,
Or
I think
an
he
inside
meant,
out cunt.
I think he meant cunt and backwards.
It's a cunt backwards. So it's a tnuck. Right? Tnuck. That's a cunt backwards. So it's
He
pretty
meant
bizarre.
backwards culturally.
Backwards culturally, says Allah. So what do you mean culturally?
Backwards cunt is a post-op female to male tranny.
Conor is carrying that UFC drunk as fuck and belligerent as hell. I need that whiskey, says Cole Vick. All right, let's talk about it. Since the first round is done, the second round is a finish. Pitbull gets it over Huerta. First fight of the main card of Bellator. Good stuff over here. We'll take you through the next fight on the card. Let's do it. Let's talk about Conor McGregor, the Proper 12 whiskey, which we have a donation link in the description if you want to tickle the Conor donation. We have a Khabib time donation, and we have a $5 Colby Covington filthy animal donation as well.
Yes.
So if you want to play the points game, link in the description. You could tickle. You could be the first person to ever do those donations. Now let's talk about this. And remember, in your donation, say points to Mystic or points to JBH, because we are playing the points game right now. Jesse's up 5-4, and the loser has to roll this thing. Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum.
All right. The press conference. The Conor McGregor versus Khabib press conference. We watched it live here on this channel.
Yep.
And I think, I wasn't far off from how I feel now, right?
Yeah.
It's just now I got to soak into my head. It registered a little bit better. It is a better watch if you just sit there and observe it. If you're not distracted by a chat room, if you're not distracted by a co-host, if you're not just distracted by phone calls or anything, right? If you just sit there and watch this press conference. What Conor did there, I completely get.
Yes.
He wasn't belligerent. He wasn't drunk. Now, he might have taken the edge off with a couple of those shots. Yeah, that could have possibly happened. He wasn't coked up. If you watch how he was calculating his speech, how he was speaking to Khabib, yes, he was emphatic about what he was saying. Is that a word, emphatic?
Yes.
Sounds right.
That is indeed a word.
He was really in Khabib's face. He was doing everything he could. He could poke and prod, try to get in there and get under Khabib's skin. Now, was he successful? A little bit. But was he successful with the press conference? A lot. Because let me tell you this. After watching that 3 times, I want to see it 3 times more. That press conference did a world of difference. This fight is already going to sell a lot of pay-per-views, but that press conference, there's so many clippable things. In fact, we made a fucking song because there's so many clippable things about it. He did a great job. He really did a great job. I wanted to watch it back and see. First off, I wanted to see, was Conor drunk? Was he just losing his mind? No. It was all calculated. Everything he did there was calculated. And to the people saying, he's a drunk mess, he's an embarrassment, this and that, he did what he had to do. He wanted to get under Khabib's skin, right? He wanted to make a statement. He wanted to push his product, which is Proper 12, and now he has an 8-fight contract, which completely blindsided me. Did you expect that?
No.
I mean, did anyone in the chat think, hey, after this press conference, we're going to find out that Conor McGregor has an 8-fight contract? What?
It's in the news.
All right, we'll talk about that. My dick it went from 4 inches to 5 inches. It was unbelievable. I got a massive erection from that. A massive erection. I was like, holy shit, that means 3 more years of Conor McGregor. At least 3 more years of Conor McGregor.
3 more years of pure fun for us.
2, Vito says 6. No. No! To the haters out there that don't like Conor McGregor, it makes it even better for me. I thrive off of the people that don't understand Conor McGregor. There are a lot of people out there that just loathe Conor, and it tickles me. It tickles my insides because it's like, without Conor right now, the UFC the way it is right now, especially if you look at a UFC 230 that doesn't even have a main event, it doesn't have a title fight on there, it's a disaster, right? The card could be good if you drop a goddamn belt on there. Dustin Poirier says he wants the 165 belt against Nate Diaz. What do you think about that, Jesse?
Shocker.
Shocker?
No.
I was a little surprised.
I wasn't.
Well, I was a little surprised that Dustin
You
Poirier...
were surprised?
That threw out 165? Like, just out of nowhere. I mean, it's a good idea.
Against Nate Diaz? That's not a shocker. That's something that we've been talking about for a while.
No, hold on a second. Hold on a second. At this moment in the game, all of a sudden Dustin Poirier comes out there and is like, you know what? Let's do it for 165. Let's start the 165 weight class.
Yeah.
Let's just do it on 230. It's actually a good idea. No?
Didn't you say that it was a bad idea?
It's not going to happen.
Whole...
No, I said it's not going to happen.
So why is it a good idea?
It's a good idea because they don't have a belt and they do deserve to have those weight classes. But what I said to you is it's not going to happen. It's not.
So you think it's a good idea for the weight classes, but a bad idea to talk about because it won't happen?
No. I think long term,
Right.
I think long term it's a great idea. I do. I think it's a great idea. It's just not going to happen anytime soon. Now, maybe 10, 15 years down the road, maybe we'll see those weight classes. But you think Dana White is going to start a whole new weight class? Do you think he's going to fuck up all the weight classes and start a whole new one? He can't even get the women's weight classes together. Now he's going to start another men's weight class?
the women's weight class. Nobody even cares about that. Nobody even cares about the women's No, nobody cares that much about the women's division. They're there to suit the people who have feminist agendas in the UFC. That's the only reason the women's division exists.
Oh my God, where's my lesbians at? Can someone light her on fire?
But I'm gonna let's go back. Let's revert a little bit.
So you hold on. So you don't want any women's divisions?
No, I never said that.
What are you saying?
I never said I don't want women's divisions.
What do you want?
It's cool to see women's fights. It's cool to see fights within the women. To have a women's division in general is cool, right? Ronda Rousey, she set lines. She broke boundaries, right? So it's cool. I personally am not a women's UFC fan, so I could give a fuck.
Andrade versus Kovacevic.
Great fight.
Okay, so why you not?
I'm not saying get rid of them. I'm just saying if the women's division were to just pop out, I wouldn't be completely. Oh,
what would you rather?
Women's division's gone.
Would you rather the 115 or the 125 male?
125 male.
Over the 115 ladies.
Yeah. No, wait. That is a good question.
The Henry Cejudo weight class.
I know, Demetrius Johnson.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Over the 115 ladies. And let me know in the chat what would you rather have.
That is a good question.
Let me know what you would rather have. I would take 115 ladies over.
Yeah, but you personally
and I like 125.
No, you don't like the 125 division. We know you've said it before.
No, I don't hate it.
You don't like
but I'd
the
rather have the ladies 115.
Division.
I would rather watch a ladies 115 over the guys 125. I would rather. Now, I'm not going to say I don't want to watch 125. I get up for it.
Fight.
Let me know in the chat. 125 men, 115 ladies. If you had to get rid of one.
Wait a minute. Let me just backtrack for a minute. I never said get rid of the women's division. I never said get rid of them. I never said nix the women's division. I just personally, as a fan of the sport, I personally don't care too much for the women's division. Now, that's not to say that there's not fans that do. I'm sure there's an abundance of people who want the women's division to grow and to flourish in the UFC, and that's great, and maybe they will. I'm not stopping any of that from happening. I'm not saying get rid of anything. I'm not saying stop anything. I just don't care. I personally do not care. That being said, I appreciate women's fights. There are fights that I get excited to see.
Yeah, but there are weight classes that you don't care about. Now you want to add a 165 guys weight class?
I'd say add a 150. That's where we were going. I'd say add a 165 male division because that is something I would want. And it's healthier for the fighters. Yes, it would be difficult. It would be extremely difficult, especially on Dana White's part.
There's going to be growing pains.
Especially on the part of the UFC.
You want to sit through the growing
But
pains.
with every corporation and organization, there are always growing pains.
Do it in someone else's lifetime. Don't do it in my lifetime. Right? Do it in someone else's lifetime.
Expand.
I don't want to. I want them to fix the problems that are on the table.
Broaden your horizons.
Why make more problems is the question. And I am not against 165. In fact, I like 165. I think that's like a perfect weight class for a lot of people. Like a Cowboy Cerrone, Mike Perry. Those guys fall into that weight class perfectly, right?
Yeah.
But we have some serious issues.
A 225 males division.
Now we're talking. We have some issues within the UFC already, right? Why add more weight classes when they can't fix what's in the UFC already? That's my problem.
The issues are because there's not enough weight classes. I know it's coming. Black people.
Wonderful.
All right, so let's talk about this for a minute. 165-pound divisions, guys. We've talked about this before. In fact, we've talked about this multiple times within the last few months. I'd say we've talked about it pretty much. We have an average of talking about it 1 or 2 times a month since June, maybe. It would be extremely difficult to add weight divisions to the UFC. but not impossible.
Jesse?
Yesy.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for asking.
Oh, 4 points for Mystic. Is it true you don't like black people?
Not true. Do you not like black people?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Let's read from the chat. Steve Johnson says, gay agent, go to Chris's house and stick that trophy where your dick will be. Dude Chronic says 265 for supper. Gay agent says, yes, sir, right away. Frost says, what? LOL. Joey Faggoter says, holy shit, the T1000 Oscar is back. Almond Bros is laughing in the chat. Vito Garcia says, racist.
Is Steve Johnson talking to himself again in the chat?
Yes.
All right. Okay. All right. So back
Would
to
you
the
like
show.
some Fireball?
Maybe I'll tell you what.
Yes.
We need someone to tickle the new donations.
I've already had about 3 shots.
We need either this. I'll tell you what. We have 3 brand new donations. We have the Colby Covington. We have the Khabib. And the new Conor donation. Link in the description.
And they're really good. I've heard them. I've actually heard them before the show this time. They're great.
Don't lie. If you tickle one of those donations, yeah, we'll have a shot. And let's get the party going with some of the news. Yes.
I'll dance. My
Please,
dance.
Jesse, dance. It's a beautiful night.
I'm gonna wrap one on one shoulder, I'm gonna wrap the other on the other shoulder, and you're gonna need a fucking army to come take them belts off me.
I'd rather
Flat.
lose the 125 horse jockey division at a 165 men's and keep the 115 females.
Lose the 125 horse
Like
jockey.
the women's division, although most casuals fans don't know the fighters outside or Rousey and Cyborg. Just ordered 2 bottles of proper 12.
Yes.
Comes with a bump.
All right. There you go,
A
Vlad,
bump.
with the
It
donation.
comes with a bump.
Points to nobody, but I agree with Vlad 100%
Hi,
over
Vlad.
there. Welcome back to the chat, Vlad, over there.
Missed
And
you.
Proper 12, speaking of Proper 12, we actually went to the liquor store today. It's like,
Yeah.
where is this Proper 12? Where do we get this shit? And they're like, we're going to get it. It
No,
just hit
he
the market.
said we don't have.
No, this is going to hit
We
the
don't
market.
have.
It's going to hit the
I
market.
ordered, but we don't have. That's how he
Yeah,
said
so
it.
we're going to get shit. We're going to get that Proper 12. Actually, we're going to stock up nicely for UFC 229. There we go. Happy birthday to Tom in the chat. Apparently,
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? It's my birthday. Oh,
Tomorrow.
tomorrow. There you go. Yeah, Tom's birthday's tomorrow. Okay, cool.
Tom, would you like me to sing to you today or tomorrow? I sing happy birthday to everyone.
I noticed that.
Yeah. Making up for lost time.
All right. There we go. JBH with the singing. Let us know. We have a fight that's about to get going. And speaking of the ladies, we have a ladies fight. Ladies night. That's right. The 125s. Denise Kyle Holtz versus Veta Ortega. Yes. Which one are you going for? The burnt one or the more burnt one?
The more burnt one.
Don't they look burnt, right? They look like crispy,
More burnt.
right? I don't know. what
Tom
the-
says today, I will be very busy tomorrow. Thank you.
All right. Why are they so greasy in these pictures? I don't understand. It's kind of like there's a greasy, crisp look to their faces.
Remind
that
me,
about?
Tom. I will sing to you before the night ends. Stick around.
Proper 12 needs better distribution, says Brian Royer. Yeah, well, get that shit to the States already. Get it to the States, Jesse.
Yeah.
Do it. All right, which one do you have? The crispy one?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Denise or Veta?
Veta.
Veta. What do you got in the chat? Let's see. Frost has the more burnt one. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to go with the overcooked one, Veta Ortega. I'm going to
Wait,
go with that one.
Vlad donated, so does that mean shot?
No, it's got to be one of our new donations, Jesse. You got to play the rules correctly over here on the points game.
Oh, no, No, don't leave now, Tom. Okay, let me sing happy birthday to you real quick.
No.
No, he's
fuck
leaving.
him.
He's
It's not his
leaving. He's
birthday.
heading out now. And
Ah,
he's not going
fuck
to be
him.
here tomorrow. Ready? Happy birthday
no,
to
no.
you.
No, he's not here.
Happy
No.
birthday. Yes, he is here. To
No,
you.
he's gone.
Don't ruin his birthday song.
All right, hold on.
Yeah. Ruin someone's birthday song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Tominator. Happy birthday to you.
You know it's not your birthday.
It's his birthday tomorrow,
fine.
but he
Fair.
won't be here tomorrow.
Fair enough. All right, happy birthday to the Tominator, the Jimmy Manawa supporter.
I like that you say at the
Yeah, I
end.
add R's to things, and
I like that.
it's a weird thing.
It's kind of hot.
What? All right. Oh, look, Kevin Hart is in another movie. I can't wait to not see that.
Shocker.
Kevin Hart movies should not happen. You know, he's a funny dude.
Yeah.
His stand-up is actually pretty funny. But goddamn, his movies are awful. Does anyone in the chat watch a Kevin Hart movie? Kevin Hart movies should be what the terrorists, like they give to the terrorists when they're trying to get information out of them. They should put a Kevin Hart movie on. I would sing like a bird. I'd be
Yeah.
like, just fucking turn the fucking movie off.
Yeah.
All right. Ortega, 4-2, look like she's cross-eyed, big eyelashes. 2-1 is Denise Keishold. She's at the flippy. All right, I'm going with Ortega. Fuck it. That's how I'm going. Kevin Hart, a short
Anytime you
Jewish
see
black guy.
Mystic Moss do this, he means eyelashes. Big eyelashes.
Does anyone think, or Pootie Tang, does anyone think Kevin Hart has good movies? I run the other direction every time. Anytime there's a
I
Kevin Hart
actually
movie.
like Kevin Hart.
Yeah, but he's funny. He's a funny guy. It's like Chris Rock. Chris Rock's hilarious.
I don't like his voice.
His comedy is hilarious.
He
but
talks
his movies
like,
are horrible.
like he's got something stuck in his voice and he's like choking on it and he hasn't hit puberty yet. It's really annoying.
Chris Rock's best movie was it How to Lose a Woman, or what the fuck was it? He was bitching about marriage. Best movie ever. Can't remember the name of it. Tell me, boys. Help me out with that Chris Rock movie.
Yeah, tell him, boys.
Tell me, boys. And someone give me a point, for God's sake.
So gay.
Kevin Hart's best role was in 40-Year-Old Virgin. He was in 40. I don't remember him in it, but I remember saying recently, holy shit, Kevin Hart was in that? I forgot. I can't remember what he was in 40. That movie was hysterical. But it wasn't his movie, so that's why.
40-year-old version was Steve Carell.
Maybe Tattoo off of Fantasy Island, CV4. Kevin Hart's best, we saw that. Denise about to give her free kickboxing clinics is Abdel Lock. All right, here we go. Let's get ready to start the clock.
I don't read the chat tonight, guys.
All right, here we go. Hold on a second.
Sorry.
Start the clock. You do read the chat. What are you talking about? All right, here we go. Round uno has begun. Veta or Denise? Both in the clinch over here. Whoa, nice little throw over there. Ortega's got the red gloves on, and Denise has the blue gloves.
She just gave up her neck.
Ortega trying to go for the neck right now on the back, but getting slid off. And right up to the feet is Denise. Denise standing over there with a nice little. She has that Muay Thai thing on her. What is that called? On the back, on the hair. Mm-hmm. That kickboxing thingy.
Why do women, when they fight, do this?
Well, wouldn't you have someone try to punch you?
I don't see men doing this when they're fighting.
Well, she has no. Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about? Ortega, right? Ortega's got those eyes naturally. She's alert. She's very alert. I like you two dicks. JVH hates me says 2 joints. Kevin Hart.
I love you
was in
two
Scary
joints. What are
Movie
you
before.
talking about? I love everybody.
Whoa, look at this striking. Denise throwing some bombs over there. Veta pushes to the fence wisely. She don't want to stand and trade with Kyle Holtz. Kyle Holtz back against the fence. Underhook. Veta looking to do some work over here. Wisely keeping it close and tight in the first round. Saucer eyes.
What'd you say about me?
What? Saucer
What,
eyes.
Paul? What? Say it to my face, Paul.
Oh, God.
Say it to my face and mean it.
Wow, good job by Denise. Flipping the script. Putting Veta back to the cage. Saucer eyes takes a left. Now they break off, and here we go. Yeah, this girl Veta over here, 4-2-0. She looks like she's got very good striking. Crisp right lands on the dome of the crazy eye Denise. I mean, Veta. Veta sounds like a cheese, right?
Feta.
Veta cheese.
Feta cheese.
So what's up with this ref over here? We've seen him a million times. The guy with the long mustache. I can never remember his name. He's all over the place, but you never see him fight in the UFC anymore. What's that about?
Can someone please do one of the new donations so I can take a shot?
No, you can't beg for shots. But if you do points to Mystic. I don't like Jesse either. I only like Chris. But man, he's stupid, says Steve Johnson.
Steve, stop being so gay, okay?
Stop being a gay agent.
Stop being a gay agent. What's wrong with you?
Cut it out, gay agent. All right. I love the stash, says Olympia Lowlife. Olympia loves it. How long do you think it took this guy to grow that stash? The elf stash, or whatever the hell it's called. 2 minutes and 10
Would
seconds
you grow
left.
your stash like that?
It's getting long as is. But my beard it's so good. You know, I tell you what. I'm gonna pat myself on the back like I usually do.
I'll pat you on the back.
No, you don't, no need. I do it for myself.
Too late.
This beard is such a fantastic beard. It really is. Like, just take a good look at it. It's got a little gray in it to give it a little character, but it's full. It's luscious. It gives me all my magical powers. You know, it makes this show even that much more better. Like, if I didn't have the beard, I would have to make you grow the beard. Would you grow a beard for this show?
Sure.
Like, are you that diehard about the MMA-Holes?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah?
Hell yeah.
You would grow a beard for the show?
I live, breathe, and die for this show and for this sport.
Yeah?
No joke.
All right. Let me know in the chat.
I wouldn't be here if I didn't.
Would you like to see Jesse with a beard? Yes? Or no? No product in this beard either. No product. It's just there.
Really? No product?
No product. It feels like a Brillo pad.
No product.
No product. Yeah.
You can feel it.
majestic.
I usually can feel it. There's no product.
See Poles kills for the holes. What would you do for the MMA holes? Let me know in the chat. Let me know with the chat what you would do. As the first round is going on, Denise versus Veto. We're just having a little fun here on Fuko Friday. Jesse, what's going on in that chat?
Dave says, yep, Olympia Low Life, beard pass. Almond Bro 74. Hey, welcome back, Almond Bro. Says, my beard is so full of just for men.
Ew.
And H says, Chris, your red beard is so swole and sexy.
It's true.
Michael Insolent says, no. The Pope of Dope 420 says, I want to see Jesse with a Brazilian. Anthony Flanagan says, watching TKO on Fight Pass, Sean Hart. Moss, what would it take to shave it off? Beard Butter says Olympia Low Life. Dane Johnson says ginger beard envy. Duke Chronic says like a clam beard. Fritz Mott says that is a 50 grit beard. Steve Johnson, I rape 10 women and murder everyone in sight. Big Pump says no Pacino lube. Edward McKinlish says JBH knows MMA. Chris is a tool.
It's
Roberto Hernandez says no. Sean Hart, I'd get a tattoo. Tudor says if you don't breathe, you can die. Gay Agent says I'd fuck 50 men without lube. Patty Brady says I would stuck Jesse to the wall. Drunk Savage says, I'd suicide myself for the MMA holes. So would I, Drunk Savage.
Imagine
Brian
a mass suicide, like we just all get
I
together.
would do it. I'd kill myself for the MMA holes.
Would you kill yourself? Don't say that. You should never say that live. You know, someone's going to clip that and make a video of that, and that's it.
Okay, I wouldn't kill myself for the MMA holes, but...
You really don't want to say that in front of these knuckleheads over here. 74 people.
So what would you do?
Oh,
What's the extent?
yes, you will.
How far would you go for the MMA holes?
How far would I go for the MMA holes? I love the MMA holes so much. Hold on, let me put the camera on me for a second because it's all about me. Let me put the camera on me.
It's all about him.
I love the MMA holes so much that I, Mystic Moss, hold on. I, Mystic Moss, would have sex with Jesse Belhill.
Wonderful.
What the fuck? That doesn't count. That doesn't count. You can't do that. They already know we're fucking. You can't do that.
No, I mean, I did it for the MMA holes.
So you would fuck me for the MMA holes.
I mean, no one else.
What do you
one
fuck
else.
me for?
Oh, we got round 2 going.
Being for the MMA holes.
I mean, what? What?
All you filthy animals suck! All you filthy animals suck! All you filthy animals suck! All you filthy animals suck!
Oh my God!
What's up, nerds? Yay, it's me. The great American hero and king of the welterweight division. Yeah, my sister was trying to catch the BBC in Tyquil steams, but oh well, soy boy was too busy doing gay 4Pay videos to
Holy shit.
What the
sponsor
fuck?
his MMA career. Points JBH.
Look at that. Colby giving points to JBH.
Colby Goatington.
Wow.
Thanks,
Holy
Colby
shit.
Goatington.
Unbelievable. Colby Goatington donated his own donation on the show. Look at that. 10-4. We got rid of the coffee tip dance. We got rid of it, and now
This is
Jesse,
so much better.
make sure you pour me one too.
Would you like one?
Yeah, why not? We got rid of the coffee tip dance, and we're drinking Fireball because we're low on booze. So
We were at the liquor store today. We should have picked something up.
yeah, proper 12 is what we're gonna get. I'm gonna actually, you know what? After the show, actually, if the points game goes as a
Will it
success
still be
tonight,
open?
I'll tell you what. If we get the Conor drinking donation, then we
Only
will
if the
make
points
proper.
are to me, I will take a shot.
No, none of that. There we go. Shout out to the MMA-Holes. Welcome to Food Off Friday. Thank you for the donation. Have a quick shotty over here as we're watching Bellator 205. I don't want to shoot that, though. You all right?
I'm good.
Am I supposed to shoot that, too? Oh, fuck.
Burns a little bit, guys.
I like sipping my drinks, but Fireball, nah.
This is what happens when you're low on booze.
Yeah, you have to resort to the Fireball.
This is what happens.
And we're just trying to get rid of this
when
shit.
you have no more booze, and yeah, you have to get rid of alcohol that's been sitting in the freezer for God knows how long.
This women's fight is terrible. Yeah, you know what? Get rid of the 125 weight class as they're scissoring right now. Actually, nope. Here we go. North-south. We got pussy to mouth action going on here. Veta Ortega is on top. The Beaver is in the face of Denise. Denise is getting a nice whiff of the sweaty snatch. Ortega definitely the better on the ground. My pick looking very good so far in the second round. Clock's off
Big
by a little
juicy
bit.
booty.
There's a big, some ground and pound now by Veta. And we're just fucking hanging out. I kind of like when there's a fight on. We have like 10 stories in the news, so we will get to the news.
Jesse, read us the news.
And we will have the news going. She's gonna grab that neck.
She's gonna grab that pussy.
Veta is gonna. Oh, I'm wrong. Back up to the feet. Here we go. Jesse
know I said
has a drinking problem.
No, I don't.
No.
I'm just having fun.
Yeah. That's all it's all about, right? Food Go Friday.
It's
We're gonna be
all
live
about
for the
having fun.
UFC fight. By the way, the UFC fight reactions, we actually pay attention. Come on with Bellator. What are we doing? What are we doing, Bellator? Sit back. You make me nervous. There we go.
Sorry. What?
I don't know what that means. Yeah, so proper 12. We're gonna order that shit eventually. Vito wants to know if you're already drunk.
No, I've only had 4. Don't worry.
You didn't have 4. You have 1 drink before.
No, the other one that I look on Instagram, it was filled. I could only take 4. What? Maybe 2 or
Wow.
3.
It's like when women lie about their sex partners.
What do you
It's
think
like
it
the
was
same thing you
then?
just
Just
did
2?
there.
Do you think it was just 2? Maybe I'm off. I could be wrong.
Oh, a takedown.
Maybe it was just 2. So I've only had 3.
How about this? Denise gets the takedown. Look at that. Gives Veta a taste of her own medicine. Back up to the feet. Veta going for the neck. Veta going for that neck.
Guillotine.
Uh-oh. Cranking high.
Guillotine.
Trying to choke a bitch out. Veta looks like
She's trying to break her neck.
she looks like one of those fish. Wow, she is cranking hard on that neck. Damn, she's going hard. Still going for the neck. Wow, she might. Oh, it's a tap. It's over. It is over. Veta Ortega, with seconds left in the second round, grabs the neck, keeps pulling on that thing, and gets the choke. Fantastic stuff. 2 for 2 it finishes. Look, I'm in the crowd.
I won't drink in the nude. I'm sorry, Gary, but I'll drink with my pants off. I'll do that.
The last gaming stream, fun fact, she did with her pants off. Yeah, Ortega gets the win. That's
Nobody
right, Vito.
saw anything.
Well, almost. They might have.
No,
you went to the couch.
I
and
watched
I was like,
it.
wait,
No.
your pants are off.
No, it's okay. No, everything, because I made sure I sat behind you, so you couldn't see anything.
Yeah, sub to not the MMA holes, and you might get a chance to see.
I made sure that I was careful and nobody saw anything.
Nice choke.
I'm not just
huh?
gonna show my ass off to a bunch of men when I've got this specimen sitting right next to me.
That's true.
God,
All right.
You guys think I'm crazy? The fuck?
Great sub. Yeah, Wicked World. How nice is that, huh? That was good stuff. Second round. Good job. Veta Ortega, first career submission win.
She's got a weird face.
Goes to 5-2.
Like a very pointy nose.
She has a fighter's face.
Very flat face and a pointy nose.
All right, guys. All right, here we go. We are playing the points game tonight. It is 10-4, Jesse. But tonight on the points game, I need a win. The loser's going to roll the die of doom. But it's the time of the show where we have to do this.
I love you.
I love this song.
What is that?
I love this song.
CBD.
So much.
Not too bad.
CBD.
Grinding in the shadows. Yes!
CBD.
CBD, CBD, CBD.
CBD, CBD.
Here we go. Get the party started.
CBD, 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 CBD.
CBD.
CBD, CBD. It helps with healing process and inflammation and stuff like that. So you wanted to get these for before or after the fight training and
There
make
we
your
go.
life a better place.
Grinding.
Yo, points for the most.
That's
Yo.
right, grinding. Thank you very much.
Grinding. If you donate points to Jesse, I'll take a shot.
Stop. Oh, you don't want that. All right, so it's 8
Points
to
to
10.
Jesse, grinding.
Don't let her. Oh, hold on a second. By the way, and those are all my points. So for the boys,
I get crazier the more I drink, grinding.
boys, 8 to 10. Let's go. Wonderful.
Wonderful.
All right, we got to break the music out again. This is getting ridiculous. All right, here we go. Let's bring it back a notch. Okay. The points game is in full effect. 8 to 10. I need to come back here. So let's do this for the boys. But we need to find out what's going on in the news because there's a lot of shit going on, Jesse.
I love you. I love you too.
What the fuck? All right. The MMA-Holes.com is where we get news from all over the internet, not just MMA fighting.
Read us the news.
This song goes out to all the shitty shows out there. There's
wanna
only
dance?
one goat.
Would you like to dance?
Let's dance.
Jesse,
It's gonna get romantic now,
I
guys.
I want the MMA news. Wake up, finish work, whatever you do, it's gonna be okay.
Wonderful.
Okay. All right, thank you for those dance moves. All right, let's look and see what's on the news. The MMA-Holes.com. Jesse, what is in the news?
Fap.
Oh my God, I'm so erect. All right, here we go. What do we got going on in the news?
Renan Barrow
Run up around.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
misses weight by more than 5 pounds for UFC Sao Paulo.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Hold on a second, Jesse. Hold on.
Yeah, man. I am just a little hungry, man. I'm just a little hungry. I just want to eat a little cake before a fight. And, it was just like delicious, scrumptious. So I ate that cake and, shit happens.
So is that the story, Barrow?
Yes, it was delicious. Jesse, tell the story, please.
All right.
Renan Barrow has badly missed weight for his UFC Sao Paulo fight with Andre Ewell. The former UFC bantamweight champ stepped on the scale Friday morning and weighed in at 141.6 pounds, which is 5 pounds over the bantamweight limit. The fight will go on with Barrow fight.
He just burped. Could you hear that? Barrow just fucking burped. It was so weird.
What's wrong with you? The fight will go on when Barrow fined 30% of his show purse, and all the money will go to Ewell. Barrow is 34-6 with 1 no contest, and he has dealt with weight-cutting problems in the past. He has only won 2 of 6 bouts since losing the UFC title to TJ Dillashaw in 2014. The American top team fighter is looking to snap a 2-fight skid. UFC Sao Paulo takes place in the Ibirapuera Gymnasium and features Thiago Santos versus Eric Anders in the main event.
Hold on a second. Craig Perk says, to be fair, when he stepped on the scale, he was still feasting on pie.
Wonderful.
What do you think about that, Jesse? It's a true story. Coming in. Thank you.
I think that's...
Wonderful.
Thank you. Breaking news, Craig. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, go ahead. Back to the story.
Okay. That's it.
Oh, that's it. Okay. So Brown misses weight, and he's fighting. It's pretty interesting. His fight is the CES winner, the one that we were at. It's really cool that they were giving this guy a shot on the main card against a Renan Barrow. It's Andre Ewell getting a big opportunity over here. This man, it's so funny. People are like, why do you go to CES? Why do you watch these local events? Because these motherfuckers get fed straight into the UFC on main cards. So Andre Ewell, who beat Sweetbread on the CES, I can't remember, it was like CES 50 or some shit like that. Fantastic stuff over there. Gets upsets the hometown person now is fighting former champ Barao, who is overweight. So good luck, Andre Ewell.
Can I just say to the dope Pope, he said something about a quesadilla, and I just think, just real quick, no, you don't have to keep us on. Just a side conversation, just 2 seconds. We should go to the store soon.
You're not high. You're drunk.
Stuff for
There's a big
quesadillas.
difference.
No, it just sounds good.
A quesadilla?
Yeah, you have.
Where the fuck are we gonna get a quesadilla at like 1 a.m?
No, you go to the store and get
At the quesadilla store?
tortillas and.
This is not
Queso.
fucking Mexico. This is New York. You'll
You
probably
can't go
get
to the
a shot.
grocery store in New York.
A grocery store?
You don't have a grocery store open in New York. Everything's supposed to be open. This is supposed to be the city that never
But
sleeps.
where am I gonna buy a case? We gonna buy the food?
Yeah,
All the ingredients for a quesadilla.
we have the cheese and the butter. We just need.
All right, what are we doing here? All right, back to the news. But meanwhile, we're all right. Anyway, we're the quesadilla truck. Yeah, it's like Mr. Softy. Here's your quesadillas. All right, so this fight this weekend we'll be reacting to this tomorrow. Thiago Santos versus Eric Anders. A 5-fight main event, Jesse. A fight night that is 5 fights. So it means that this card will. Oh no, I'm lying. I was gonna say it's not gonna end. Why is it at 10:30? I guess because it's Brazil. Oh, it starts at 10:30. This is all right. It's gonna be a late one. So they shaved the fight off of it, made it a 5-fight main card, and it will still end at 1:30 over here. So that's great. All right, you're stuck with us for a nice late night. Okay. What else do we have in the news? Don't mind me. I'm just thinking out loud.
Tyron Woodley is to undergo a hand surgery and is out of UFC 230 running.
Oh boy.
Bum, bum, bum.
If Dana White couldn't hate this guy anymore, now he's having another surgery. Now it's not his fault, right? Why is that over his face? The fuck is that about? I don't know what that is. Anyway, it's not Tyron's fault to have surgery, right? People get hurt, and that happens.
Yes.
Shit happens. So it really isn't his fault. But it's just ironic how Dana White, he is not a fan of Tyron Woodley. He beats the golden boy Darren Till, thank God. And now he cannot fight at UFC 230. I really believe that Dana White was pushing for Colby Tyron to headline that card. I think that's what he wanted. He said that Jon Jones and Alexander Gustafsson were not going to be the main event. He already ruled that out when I already said that they're going to be on it. I still feel they're going to be on it. But now what do you do, Jesse?
That's a good question.
Well, what's the story?
Courtesy of My MMA News.
Wait, not MMA fighting?
My MMA News,
Oh, okay.
because the MMA-Holes don't just pull from MMA fighting. We pull from all over the place. The never-ending mystery of who will main event UFC 230 continues as one leading candidate, Woodley was...
Shout out to our mole, by the way. Go ahead.
Yeah, shout out to our mole. Woodley versus Covington has been ruled out, according to an ESPN report that announced Tyron Woodley will need right-hand surgery and will be out 2 to 3 months. Dana White has confirmed that the next man who will challenge for Tyron Woodley's welterweight championship is Colby Covington. As recently as yesterday, White also commented that it is possible that Woodley and Covington could serve as the UFC 230 main event. With that possibility now out of consideration, the welterweight grudge match will have to take place at another date, and the promotion will need to look elsewhere to fill the main event slot for the Madison Square Garden event. There have been rumors of Jon Jones making his return to UFC 230 following the USADA announcement that Jones will be eligible to make his return October 28th. White has insisted that Jones is not being considered for the main event of the card.
Man, that really throws a monkey wrench. So I think we should hold up with the news as we are watching Bellator as well. But let's talk about this for a second. Let's take a deep breath, right? UFC 229, which is right around the corner. Cannot wait for that card. We're going to get back into that with Conor McGregor and Khabib with the press conferences. But the press conference that happened yesterday. But let's go to UFC 230.
Yes.
Okay. Let's take a look. It's in a book.
And while we do that, Vlad, if you would like to give me another shot, that would be fantastic.
Stop mooching. No, points to Mystic all day. All fucking day.
Points
All
to
right.
JBH.
UFC 230. Here it is. The clusterfuck that is called UFC 230, which has some very good fights on the card. Souza versus Branch. We got Poirier versus Diaz. Poirier saying he wants that 165 division to start off with a bang, and it's him and Diaz. You got Brunson versus Adesanya. Fantastic stuff over there. Some good fights on this card, but we do not have a main event. In fact, we don't have a co-main event, in my opinion. Even though this is fire over here, Dustin versus Nate, I did believe that there should be two title fights on this card. That has been blown up completely. Max and Ortega, is that solidified for 232?
No. Last I heard, it was still in talks. Don't take my word on it.
All right, let's look.
But I don't know if it's solidified yet.
All right, so here's 231. And 231, they announced this over here. So Joanna versus Valentina Shevchenko, which doesn't have a main event here either. Look at this shit. Unless this is the main event and they're just going to futz around. But no, it's to be announced. So, oh my God. What a mess. What a mess. The UFC's a disaster. Oh my God. What a disaster. I love it. I kind of love the fact that the UFC is a complete shit show right now. So you can't even click on 232. It's not even, oh my God. What is going on? They're legit in trouble here. So Max,
yeah, for the rest of 2018 at least.
Max and Ortega aren't on a card, right? Didn't they say 232 was the card that they were going to put them on?
It was in prospect, but I never got any article that said anything was official. It was always in talk.
This is why Max and Ortega is not going to be on 230. I don't think they're going to drop that fight on that card because of injury reasons or Holloway. We don't know if he could even make it to a fight. We don't even know what his deal is.
Yeah, Holloway, he came out. He said that they were still doing tests on him and stuff, but they didn't know.
It's too risky.
Well, they didn't even release to the public what actually happened. They said it wasn't cardiac arrest or anything. It wasn't a stroke. Well, but it also was not a concussion. We have no idea what it was.
Well, regardless, the point I was trying to make is they're not going to put that on 230. It's just too risky, right? Because you don't even know. You don't even know anymore, like, what if they're even going to be able to fight. It's like it feels like that fight's going to be cursed for some reason.
They're going to fight.
So, but not on 230. You don't want to take that chance on 230. You don't want to do that. Because if they fall out, now your title fight's gone.
Yeah.
So they got to put something there that's more solidified. Joanna and Shevchenko have been moved over to 231. And they're not even the main event for that.
Yeah.
Jon Jones in limbo he's ready to go, but Dana White said no, he's not. What?
I have an article on what Dana White said as well.
All right, after this fight, we're going to move to that article. Let me know in the chat, what do you think? 230, what are we going to see there? I need to know in this chat. What do you think? I thought Tyron versus Colby was a done deal. I thought that was going to be the headlining fight under the co-main event. I saw Jon Jones Gustafsson. That's what I wanted.
Do you think? Is it not just like a little bit of a coincidence that the whole thing with Khabib Tony, right? The first time they tried to fight, they couldn't. Second time, third time, fourth time, they just can't seem to get that fight. Something always happens, right? Do you think the same thing's happening with Tyron Woodley and Colby Covington? Because the first time Colby pulled out, second time now Tyron has to pull out. Like, what are the chances?
No, Tyron was the reason both. Oh no, you're right. Colby was the last time.
So what are the chances that they set up a third?
When Tyron had the shoulder thing too.
Yeah, isn't it weird? Like, it's a little coincidental that it's like a Khabib Ferguson thing. Like, they're just kind of they're gonna keep scheduling this fight, and it's never gonna happen.
Wow, this is gonna be a good fight over here, by the way. It could be cursed. It could be cursed. It might be. I think. Listen, it's tough for me to kill guys that get injured. The shoulder thing was a little suspect, but he did need surgery. He got the surgery. The hand thing, I don't think he's running from Colby. I think he legit needs hand surgery.
Yeah.
So it's convenient. It's a convenient surgery, but I can't kill him. I've had 3 surgeries in my life.
Yeah,
so,
I'm not saying they're illegitimate reasons to pull out. I'm just saying it's a little weird that
by the way,
sort of not matching
we
up.
got a firefight coming up over here. I want to pay attention to this fight over here. Check this out. Lovato Jr. versus John Salter. If I'm not mistaken, Lovato Jr. had a fantastic submission in his last fight. If I can't, hold on. Let's see if I can find him. If I'm not mistaken, where is this guy? Is he under my fucking nose and I'm not seeing this? Oh, there he is. Topology's all over the place. He's 8-0. Scroll through. And yes, he was the one with the armbar. All right. The last time we saw him was Bellator 198. The guy is 30-something years old? I think he's in his mid-30s. Hold on, let's see. He's 6'3". His age is 35. Yes. Wow, I'm good tonight. 35 years old is Rafael Lovato. I'm assuming it's Rafael because he's white. But the last time we saw this fight, do you remember this kid, Jesse? This guy, 35 years old. Remember we actually reacted to his fight. I had no idea who the fuck this guy is. And the armbar was so vicious. I was like, holy fuck. This guy is slick as a motherfucker. This guy is the real deal.
Yeah.
And I was shocked that he was 35 years old, 8-0. I'm like, what is this guy's story? He's fighting a John Salter who is on a 7-fight win streak, 15-3. Really looking, I'm going to pay attention to this fight right now. Let's make that clock ready. All right, 15-3 versus an 8-0, a 35-year-old Lovato versus 33 Salter. And I remember saying that I wanted to pay attention to Lovato again. I just paid no mind the last time. The guy was brilliant with the armbar. All right, let's watch this again. Best nipples. Shit, I should have looked at the tail of tape again. Who's got the best nipples? I don't know. Madison Square, what's possible? Man, I'm telling you, there is not much possible for the main card. The only thing I'm thinking is you dig that Jon Jones thing back up. Even though Dana White says it's definitely not happening, what are you going to put there? There's nothing else to put, and we're going to continue the conversation after this. But right now, what the fuck would you put at 230? Cejudo?
No. Why would you put Cejudo at 230?
I'm just trying to think of champs. Dillashaw? Cejudo Dillashaw? Do you make that shitty fight happen, which I don't even want to see?
You know what? That you make a good point. They were actually putting Cejudo Dillashaw on prospects, so...
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that
But
be
you
the
know
fight.
what? Here's the thing. Whether you want to see it or not, it's a title fight, and they need someone to fill that slot.
What do you think in the chat? Let me know. New York Johnny Bones. I think that's the only choice. I really do, dude.
Jones is not... Well...
The only thing is, here's the problem with that, okay? How do you make that a title fight? Unless you strip DC of one of the belts. I can't see them doing that right yet.
It won't be a title fight.
We got an MMA hole over here. What up? What's up, MMA hole? Alan Mitchell. Welcome to the show. All right, here we go. They tap the gloves, touch the gloves, respect. Watch out for Lovato Jr. He's fighting a guy that's on a 7-fight win streak. 35 years old, 8-0. Lovato with the blue gloves, Salter with the red gloves. Reacting to Bellator 205. I do want to get back into Usman. Oh, yeah, you know Usman, who was ready for the last one.
But who would he fight?
Usman Colby. You can't vacate Tyron. You can't.
No, you can't because Colby Covington, Tyron Woodley, you know that's going to put...
Yeah, you can't do interim belts. You can't. It's just too quick of a turnaround to do that. Oh, shit. Lovato coming in with a head kick.
And you wouldn't want to risk Colby with Usman not being able to fight Woodley later on. You wouldn't want to do that. So they wouldn't do Usman Colby.
This is so fascinating. UFC 230, it really is fascinating. 232, 231.
Although I would like to see
headliners.
Usman fighting would be great, but they wouldn't have anyone to put him up against.
Usman, well, you got to think belts, right? Pay-per-view. When was the last pay-per-view with no belt? I don't even recall a pay-per-view without a belt. They at least threw an interim strap together. So you got to think, man, they're fucked. The UFC's fucked right now.
Cormier versus Gus 2?
Cormier, Gus 2?
Nope, it's not possible for us. I'll tell you why.
Shit, we got a firefight.
It's a good idea for us, but Cormier even said he will never enter the Octagon with Gus again. And if it's not a money fight, if it's not going to get them the buys, he's not going to do it. Neither will Dana White. He won't do it.
All right, we got the first round going down. We got Lovato versus Salter. Bellator 205. Want to keep an eye on this Lovato guy. Salter with a nice right. Lovato resetting over here. Scoots back.
Jones most likely 231 with Max as the co-main.
Yes, make it happen. Latifi versus Cormier. It's funny. Iron 44. It's funny. No one talks about Latifi. The guy he's a legit contender on a little bit of a win streak. He's been very good. No one even brings up with. There's a lot of people that are floating around that just get nice left lands by Salter. They get left in the dust.
Yeah, TJ Cejudo is what we were talking about, Duchronic.
Yeah, TJ Cejudo is something that no one has brought up.
Maybe there's a reason they haven't brought it up.
It is an option.
Rebirth of Joe Rogan versus Wesley Snipes.
Then you tie up two divisions, and it's just a mess. Just put fucking Jones Gus. Put a Fagala interim strap, which they're not going to do.
Fugazi.
Yeah. Nice leg kick over there. Salter with the hook. Finishes up with a leg kick. Salter versus Lovato. Nice left coming in by Salter. Salter looking to make it 8 in a row. Lovato looking to make it 9 in a row. 230 is MSG. It's bizarre. People call it the crown jewel of the UFC is in jeopardy. Nice body kick by Lovato Jr. Lovato comes up to the head with a foot.
Patty Brady, we'll talk about it. Don't worry. We'll talk about it.
What do you want to talk about?
Tito. Iceman versus Tito. I got it.
You know what? I mean, you got that in the news?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that De La Hoya thing is an interesting story, but I don't care. The only thing I care about, not the fight, you know, because we know Liddell's got his number. I think it might go different this time around, but I'm fascinated by De La Hoya starting a competitor. I like that. I like that Oscar De La Hoya is getting in the mix. A man that knows how to put on boxing events, even though some may say are corrupt, and that might bring in corruption into MMA. Actually, let me know in the chat. What do you think? Will that make MMA corrupt? Will MMA go down the tubes with
MMA
Oscar
is
De La Hoya?
already becoming corrupt. What are we talking about? Is it
What's corrupt? Darren Till losing?
USADA was the first step.
Oh, USADA, yeah. That's true.
Craig Perks. Jones versus
Jon
Stipe.
Jones is a rat. So that's why. He's a fucking rat.
Speaking of Jones, Craig Perks says Jones versus Stipe would be awesome, but it would not be a title. Jones Stipe. There wouldn't be a title there. It'd be cool to watch, but there's no win out of that.
Wait,
There's no
Jones
win.
versus Stipe?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. I don't see them stripping DC this soon. They're probably on their knees right now with Daniel Cormier like, please get back. Oh, a left lands. They're both landing over here. Lovato versus Salter. Lovato with a nice right. Salter looks good too. It's a good fight. So far, we're 3 for 3 at the fights. 2 finishes. Let's see if we can get another one here on the third fight of Bellator 205 main card. We got the Black Widow over there, dropping in the millipedes. A documentary. Documentary. Jesus Christ. About Ali Abdelaziz.
Let's get back to the
Looks
points
legit.
game. Someone send in a donation, points to JBH, so I can take a freaking shot. This alcohol's wearing off on me.
It's wearing off. Nice
and
right
these
hook.
fights are kind of...
John Salter. All right. Round.
Let's get into the
is
news. Let's do
over.
something energetic and fun. Let's get into the
You want
news.
to bail on Bellator and just go into the news?
I don't want to bail. Like, we can still have it up and talk about it. Let's...
Okay. Jesse. Let's do it. You know, Jesse, you want to get back into the news. I say, fuck it. Let's do it. Right? Let's do it. I love you. Everyone get your candles out. We're going to dip back onto the MMA-Holes.com as we're going into round 2 of Bellator 205, the third fight. Lovato versus Salter. But let's listen to the news. Jesse! Read us the news. Oh, Jesse, I want the MMA news. So beautiful, these magical stars.
No.
Wonderful.
All right, stop the stars. Let's get back into the news.
When will I be able to listen to it?
Never. All right, so we found out tonight that Tyron Woodley, we found out that he is having surgery, right? We found that out.
Yeah.
We found out. What else did we find out, Jesse?
Valentina Shevchenko versus Joanna Jedrzejczyk for the vacant UFC flyweight title has been added to UFC 231.
Mm-hmm.
Shevchenko and Jedrzejczyk will do battle for the vacant UFC women's flyweight title at UFC 231 in Toronto. UFC officials announced the fight on Thursday night. For Shevchenko, 15-3, a multiple-time Muay Thai champion, this will be her second opportunity to claim the UFC's 125-pound title. She was initially scheduled to challenge former champ Nico Montano for her belt in the co-main event of UFC 228 earlier this month. However, Montano was forced out of the bout the day before their title fight. As a result, Shevchenko was pulled from the card entirely, while Montano was stripped of her title. Prior to the scrap fight, Bullet decimated Priscilla Cachoeira in her flyweight debut in February. This victory came after putting together a record of 3-2 as a member of the UFC's bantamweight division, which included a win over former champ Holly Holm and a pair of losses to current 135-pound champ Amanda Nunes. Jedrzejczyk is 15-2. In terms of her UFC career, Jedrzejczyk is coming off a decision win over Tisha Torres.
Hold on, Jesse. Just hold it for 1 second, please. We got something going down here in Bellator. Lovato going for the neck of John Salter, going for the guillotine, trying to choke him out in the second round. And doesn't look tight enough, Jesse. Does it look tight enough?
No.
All right, back to the news. We're gonna break. He's still going for that fucking thing. All right, back to news.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Jesse. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that the Bellator was interrupting you with news, but I will be fighting Shevchenko. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Spike.
It's okay. UFC 231 is set to go down inside Scotiabank Arena in Toronto at December 8th with the addition of the flyweight title fight. Here is how the entire card stands. Valentina Shevchenko, Jon Jedrzejczyk, OAM versus Burns, Laprise and Lima, Dawodu and Bochniak, and the rest are to be determined. Also, Devin Clark will be on that card.
Devin Clark, let's get him back on. Talk about Jackson Wink.
Yes.
20 likes. 20 likes. 20 likes. I've got fucking 20 likes. 20 likes. 20 likes. I've got fucking 20 likes. Yeah. 20 likes. 20 likes. I've got fucking 20 likes. I hope the dislikes die of leprosy. Hoping the dislikes die of leprosy tonight. Only 2 people dying. 60 in the like column. Thank you very much. Bellator is going on right now. Over here we have Lovato versus Salter going down. Lovato off his back as Salter is doing some work. We are reading the news. Jesse has got us locked down. Joanna versus Shevchenko is going down at UFC 231. Who do you have in the chat? Let me know right now. JJ or Shev? JJ or Shev? Let us know in the chat. We are playing the die of Doom. Tonight on the MMA-Holes, there are 3 new donations. We heard one of those donations. Only one, the Colby Covington one, but we have a new Conor one where he's drinking, and we have a Khabib time donation. Link in the description. Make sure you say points to Mystic or points to JBH. Jess, what's going on in the chat?
Sean Hurt says after GSP, who has Canada got to really rep? Duke Chronic says Chevy. It's Dave, Chev, Sean Hart, JJ, Olympia Lowlife. Yes, sir, boss. The Mobber says all these TBD versus TBD gonna be awesome. Two Joint says Jon Jedrzejczyk looks like she slept on Skid Row before photo shoot. A Bright says Chev for the win, but it's going to be a good scrap. Shan Wood, I got Shevchenko. Craig Perk says Shevchenko should have beat Nunez and got robbed in my opinion. Joanna wouldn't touch Nunez. Boz Kogor says Valentina is gonna obliterate JJ and H. Olympia, I am not sure. I have not been back on Twitter. Been sick. Steve Johnson says it'll be a good fight.
Holy shit! Vlad! What? Oh my god. Vlad.
News via UFC's Twitter. GSP will be taking on Kevin Lee for the new 165 weight
GSP
division belt at UFC 230. I may or may not have made that up.
Vlad jumping in, no points, but thank you for the donation. The new one, Coffee Tip Dance is gone, and we have Colby Covington who took over. Not many people are fans of Colby, but he's here, so deal with it. There he is, Colby Covington. GSP, you know, not many people are speaking about GSP jumping in.
Out of his prime.
No, I'm saying at Madison Square Garden, as you get Fireball in our mixer. All over the mixer, in fact. Yeah, right there and there. That's all right. It's just electronics.
Don't be dramatic.
Anyway, thank you for the donation, Vlad, over there.
He's so dramatic.
Oh, we do need it. No, now you're going to use your shirt?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on a second. Ladies and gentlemen, Jesse's rubbing Fireball into the mixer. She's not rubbing it off. She's rubbing it into the mixer.
Why are you so frustrating? You're so dramatic. You're like a drama queen.
That's just an expensive piece of equipment with Fireball all over it. Now, if you can notice, the sticky part of the Fireball is all over the mixer. I'm having a minor heart attack.
Wonderful, wonderful.
It's fine.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, can I get something to clean that with now?
Sure.
I'll be right back. And we're going to have a shot when we come back. I have the clock on, third round going down over here. If you want to describe what's going on while I get something to clean that, since you just pushed it into the
was
mixer.
literally a drop. Here's the thing. I could do something so minuscule, and he acts like it's the end of the world. It's bizarre. It's so crazy. It was a drop. It was a drop. Fireball is sticky. Yeah, it is. Cut Jesse off. No more for her. It was just a drop. We're in round 3. 4 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock. Laughing my ass off, Olympia. But I know I am, Olympia. I know.
Ay.
I know.
Donate for a new mixer.
He's so dramatic.
It's all right.
It's just
I'm
a
getting
drop.
sticky stuff up. Here's the thing. You know what? Like, I'm the type of person that, and it doesn't look like it's ruining the mixer, but
It's just a drop.
No. The sugar from the Fireball it's like fucking, it's like honey, right? And it's like sticky and gooey. So I don't want like guests to come over and see a fucking mixer with smudge and sludge all over it. It's like when you go in that person's car, and I have a friend that's like this. You go in their car and you don't want to touch anything in there because it looks like a slimy mess. Like, that's what this would look like if I didn't clean this up. So, Jesse, it's all right. I forgive you. But you must say 4 Hail Marys and
I know, Olympia.
and 1
where she can
Our
spill on
Father.
everything.
All right, here we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's not gonna fly with me. All right,
Nothing
so
flies with you.
there we go. Alcohol makes JBH smile. That's true. All right, let's have a shot to the mixer. To Vlad.
To
Hey,
Chris's drama.
you know what? This one is well, there you go. This is an alcoholic. This goes out to Vlad. I'm gonna give this one. This is a particular cheers to Vlad, because let's be honest. Vlad pretty much throws his show on his back and adds so much to it, not only with his contributions with the donations, but he's actually funny with his shit. So shout out to Vlad, a patron, a loyal supporter of this movement over here. And honestly, everyone in the chat should be fucking blowing Vlad, because Vlad literally keeps the show going and flowing. Thank you, Vlad. You are wonderful. Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Straight from Russia, Vlad. All right, here we go. Salter versus Lovato. What a letdown this fight's turning into, as we're in the 3rd round and no one gives a fuck. All right. Oh, jeez. What else do we have in the news, Jesse?
Conor McGregor calls his shot for, quote, glass-jawed bum Khabib Nurmagomedov in a chaotic presser that we saw yesterday. The former 2-division UFC champ earned the nickname, quote, Mystic Mac during his early days in the promotion for his brash but often eerily prescient predictions for his contests. Now, following a 2-year layoff from the mixed martial arts, McGregor is back once again for UFC 229, where he will attempt to recapture his lightweight belt in a blockbuster matchup against undefeated champ Khabib Nurmagomedov. And all that time away certainly didn't deter McGregor's willingness to call his shot for October 6th at UFC 229. He said, quote, domination, his head bouncing off the canvas. All his pony talk is going to be fucking put on blast October 6th. As long as it takes, I believe, 1 round, he has a glass jaw. The Chechens, my Chechen friends, the soldiers, they told me that they had chicken jaws in Dagestan, and I believe them because I know a glass jaw when I see one, and I've seen this man wobble many times. I've seen his brother sparked unconscious in another promotion. I know he's afraid of a smack, and if you're afraid of a smack off me, a smack will feel like a double-barrel shotgun.
Hey, I want to ask you guys, what
Whoa!
time is it?
Khabib time! Holy shit! Where's the chip, Jesse?
Hey, I want to ask you guys, what time is it?
It's Khabib time! Khabib time! Yes! Look at Vlad.
Hey, I want to ask
There he
you
is.
guys, what time is it?
All right, Vlad with the donation.
Sheds tear puts penis back into pants. Cheers. Points to both of you folks.
Look at that, Vlad with the donation.
You may. D.
It's Khabib time.
Holy shit, Vlad with the Khabib time donation over there. Shout out to Vlad again. Let's sip it up. Splitting up the points, 26
I'll
points
keep it here
split.
so I don't spill it on the mixer this time.
Nice stuff.
That 1 drop.
How about Vlad?
How
Vlad,
about
Vlad. All right. Let's fix that donation. What happened over there, Jesse? I don't even know. It happened. It worked at the end. That's the new Khabib time donation over there. Vlad making it rain on the MMA-Holes. Making it rain. All right, here we go. Let's fix this up. Jesse, would you make the toast as I try to fix that donation, but holy shit.
To the MMA-Holes, to this beautiful specimen right here who sometimes gets on my nerves, but I can't stand how amazingly sexy he is and how amazing of a personality he is.
It's true.
So you're so great.
What about
you're really great.
Well, Big Pumps is Vlad is
And
the tits.
to big pump to Vlad and Vlad's tits.
He is the tits. Keep going, Jesse. I'm trying to fix the
Isn't it
donation.
Vlad? It is pretty good. That's one of my favorite ones. Is the Khabib one. I love it. It's Khabib time.
All right, let's see. So why did the alert duration?
And two, Fireball whiskey, since we don't have anything else to drink right now and we need to go to the liquor store.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we are drinking Fireball, unfortunately. And yeah, Khabib time. What do you think? I like Khabib time. That was a good one right there. It's Khabib time. There we go. What time is it? Shout out to Vlad over there making it fucking rain with the Khabib time. Holy shit. Alert duration, alert text, sound volume. Yeah, I don't know why. I guess it was just Streamlabs was acting a little buggy. There we go. Okay, good to go. That is, so we have 2 of our new donations tonight played. And thanks to Vlad, right? Vlad fucking killed it over there with those donations. And whoever else, I don't know who else donated. Someone else donated. But thank you so much for that. And now we have one more donation. Tonight, do you think we'll be able to get to the next one? I don't know.
I hope we do.
I don't know.
I certainly hope we do.
All right, so we have to split the points. What did he put? It was 26, so 13 each. All right, here we go, Jesse. Let's go this. Of course, I gotta go with me first, right? 23.
Yeah, it's always Mystic Moss first.
That's right. Me first. Me too.
It's all about Mystic Moss.
It's true. Oh, actually, no, I did you first. I'm sorry. So, take that back, Jesse.
I take it back.
You better take it back. Take it back.
I did. I take it back.
I'm only kidding. Or maybe I'm not.
I don't take it back.
Do you take it back?
I'm craving a hard-boiled egg right now.
All right, this is what I want you to do. Tell the chat.
Yeah.
This is what I want you to do. Hold on a second. Look into the chat's eyes.
With hot sauce.
All right,
Green.
Tell the chat what you're craving. Go ahead.
I'm craving a hard-boiled egg with green hot sauce. Green Dragon hot sauce.
Wait, Green Dragon hot sauce. Okay. Do you want me to go make that for you now? You want to stop the show and just make it right now?
No.
You can never do that.
I'm professional.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Put the 21 on the board. All right, so 23-21 on the points game tonight. Thank you for the donations. Do appreciate that.
Thank you.
But we have to get a winner. And what we're going to do is, what time is this over? What time is, we still have more news to talk about, but I want to know what time Bellator is over. When Bellator is over, we'll just stop the game, right?
Okay.
So you have until Bellator, and the points game is over. The loser will roll the die of doom.
Can I say it? Here we go.
The die of doom.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right, let's see what's going on in that chat room.
Okay, Agent says, I lay eggs. Duchronic says, I want a gyro. Big Pump's dropping the eggs in the chat. Doug McGuire says she gets split from her vag to her mouth. Olympia Lowlife says pickled eggs, the best. Drunk Savage says 11 p.m. Stu Joint says JBH's taste in men is improper 12. LOL. Steve Johnson says I love Slimmy Brine foods. Wait, no. Can we do this? Let me show you something.
Do you want to hold on a second? Hold on 1 second. Just hold that thought.
Okay.
I want to see what the decision is on this fight.
This is my taste in men, 2 joints.
All right, let's see. Rear naked choke. I missed it. So Lovato goes 9-0, gets another choke, 35 years old. He beats a man who's on a 7-fight win streak, and John Salter. Wasn't the greatest fight. We looked down for 2 seconds. 4:27 of the third round, gets the rear naked choke. He's been going for submissions the whole fight and gets it at the very end. 9-0-0. Another finish, Jesse. What do you think about this guy?
Another finish.
35 years old.
This guy is a prospect. A prospect, this guy.
Interesting. All right, finish your thought over there. Prospect. He's 35 years old.
I think you can still be a prospect.
Yeah,
at
maybe.
35.
All right. Okay. This is the next fight. AJ Mckee versus John Macapa. All right. Let's see what we got going on.
Olympia. Eggs are the best form of protein for your body.
You know, it's true. I was actually just talking about that with Jesse.
You were.
It's a super protein. It's a fuck cholesterol. Cholesterol's for faggots, right? Right?
But it does have cholesterol.
Cholesterol's for faggots.
So egg whites are the best form of protein for your body. But if you have the yolk too much, you have too much cholesterol.
Let me know in the chat, okay, if you eat eggs. Now, I eat eggs every single day, right?
You do. I make you eggs every morning.
She does. She does make me eggs every morning. It's very nice of her. Pantless. How many eggs do you eat, or what do you eat for breakfast? That's what I want to know. What's your go-to? I do eat eggs every morning, but I went from like 5 eggs a morning to What do I drink? What is this?
He
4
went
now.
from 5 eggs a morning,
To
and then I
3.
started making him 3 because I
Yeah.
was like, that's too much. But then we started working out, and you said you wanted more protein, so I started giving him 4.
She controls my morning diet. All right, what do you eat in the chat? Let me know right now.
Craig Park says Chris is so OCD when he turns Jesse
Collateral.
when he turns Jesse on, he turns her off again. Big Pump says fight was so good, y'all were cleaning up spilled liquor. JBH is craving a BBC says 220. Steve Johnson says eggs equals embryos. You can survive on just eggs and apples. Vlad says the yolk has good collateral. Huge difference from bad collateral. I eat all embryos, says Steve Johnson. 2 to 4 eggs, says Olympia Lowlife. Barley sandwich, says Almond Bro 74. Drunk Savage says sausage egg muffins are da bomb. Paul Fahey says when I have eggs, I always have bacon. Chronic says the germinal disc. Doug McGuire says 5 to 6 egg omelets a week. Wicked World says Subway. Vlad, I have about 8 eggs. 2 Joints says Drunk Spider-Man Podcast Chris. Nancy Galeese says
Not the MMA-Holes.
avocados. Ape Riot says I walk outside and grab fresh eggs from the bitches that lay them. Gay Agent says I eat rolled up dicks. Big Pump is licking the pussy. Hammer K says I eat the wife and a cup of coffee. Wicked World
Nice.
says 4 eggs and ham and hash brown. 2 Joints. Embryos
Fat.
are wonderful. Over easy. Ann H says cereal and toast with peanut butter. Vito Garcia says eggs, bacon, and avocado. Duke Chronic says the germinal disc is the little white dot on the yolk. Sean Hart says Sebazone and cigarette. Vlad says I heard eating egg whites alone causes man tits.
It's actually true.
Sean Hart, no cigarettes, no smoking. Sean Hart, if you smoke cigarettes, I will rip that cigarette out of your mouth, and I will tear it apart.
That's a good question. You know, I mean, a lot of people smoke the ganja, and we give you a pass for that, right? You could smoke
But
away.
cigarettes are.
But let me
the
know in the
enemy.
chat. Do you smoke cigarettes? That's what I want to know. Cigarettes. How many people smoke cigarettes in the chat? I used to smoke cigarettes. She used to smoke cigarettes.
I did.
And
I quit twice.
Nah, I don't do that anymore. Let me know in the
Never
chat.
again.
Do you smoke cigarettes? Yes or no? All right, AJ Mckee versus John Macapa. AJ Mckee is their golden boy, and AJ Mckee is about to fight. Can he go 12-0, 2 guys in a row, staying undefeated, or will John Macapa dethrone the Mckee over here? Jesse, what do you think? Do you think AJ goes 12-0?
I say John Macapa.
There you go.
22,
Really?
3, and 2.
Wow. He beat up our friend Blair Tugman, who's all roided up. Okay. Chat is answering right now. Jesse, what did they say?
Hell no, says Flatter. Deacon Do Chronic says Chronic. Ape Bright says fuck sakes, Olympia Low Life. They killed my father.
Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Olympia. That's actually hits hard because my dad
Yeah.
smokes too. He's a heavy smoker.
My friend's father just passed recently. And it's fucking brutal. So brutal. My aunt died of it. It's just, what are we doing? Why smoke? It was the dumbest thing I could have ever started.
It sucks because you watch it like kill you alive. You know, like it just eats at you. It's ridiculous.
It's weird. You smoke the cigarette and there's a knife that comes out of the cigarette and just stabbing you in the face. It's like, stop stabbing me, cigarette. No, cigarettes, it's the devil. I remember, you want to hear my smoking story?
Tell
Jesse?
me. I'll tell you mine if you tell me yours.
Jesse's going to be like, when I was 10. when I was 10 years old.
Wonderful.
I wasn't 10. My dad
My
was 12
smoking-
when he started smoking.
Yeah.
My dad.
It's 12 years old. No, so
Yeah.
I wasn't far off. So when I was a youngster, a young lad, my father used to smoke, but not when I was a kid. I don't remember any of that. And he made a bet with my mom or something. My mom was like, I'll give you $5 if you stop smoking. Right. And then all of a sudden, my father stopped smoking and my mom gave him $5. Now, this story rolled down to us when we were kids, and we'd always see the $5 framed over there. And we'd always be like, why is that $5 there? And then we knew the story, and we're like, oh, that's great. So I didn't like cigarettes. I hated cigarettes. We would go out, and I just loathed cigarettes. In fact, I broke up with an ex-girlfriend because of cigarettes. It was disgusting to me. I was like, oh, this is nasty. I don't want to make out with a fucking ashtray. Didn't want to do that. After we broke up, I was depressed because I couldn't get another girlfriend at the time. So I started smoking. So here I am in the back of a hardware store with long hair and Jenko jeans and a chain from my belt to my wallet. And I'm sitting there on the sidewalk on a lunch break, and I buy my first pack of cigarettes. And I look at it, and I take the cigarette, I light it. I had no idea what the fuck to do, right?
You didn't know what to do?
Yeah, I put it in my mouth, and I swallow it. I not swallow the cigarette. I didn't put the whole cigarette in my mouth, but I put the cigarette in my mouth, and I go, and I swallow the smoke. I'm like, No idea what I was doing.
You swallowed the smoke?
I swallowed the smoke. I had no idea what the fuck I was doing.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was like, what do you mean, wow? I was like a dragon. It was
Well, you've never seen other people smoke before? Like, you've never...
I didn't know what to do. Like, the mechanics of a cigarette. Do you remember when you had your first cigarette?
Yeah.
Did you just know, hey,
I
I'm going to
actually do.
inhale
I
this?
got sick.
I had no idea what the fuck to do. I didn't know. Like, I saw people smoke all the time.
Yeah.
But I never paid attention. Okay, how do you smoke that cigarette?
You've never seen them just
I had no
inhale
idea.
a second time?
No
Oh.
clue. So I took the smoke, right? Like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And I swallowed the cigarette, right? And not the cigarette, the smoke. And I was like, what is this?
Light
This
the
sucks.
filter. Almond Bros says light the filter.
Oh, dude, how many times have you done that?
I've done
that
it once.
drunk. I've done that many times.
I've only done it once. I've been very careful about that.
Yeah, you put it on the wrong end of the mouth and you light it up. You're like, what the
I've
fuck?
done it. I've done it.
You're like drunk. What the fuck's wrong with this cigarette? What the fuck's wrong with this thing? What the fuck's going on here? Then you have like the little like fucking
The tobacco
on your
coming in your
tongue.
mouth. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so I learned after a couple of cigarettes. I fucked up a couple of cigarettes and I learned how to do it. And it was great. It's like, this is amazing. Like,
Yeah.
it calms you down.
Yeah.
You eat a sandwich.
It does calm you down.
You smoke a cigarette.
Yeah.
You get a drink. And I was too young to drink, even though we did drink, of course. But I was too young. I was just like, all right. You go drink with people that are of age.
Right.
You smoke a cigarette, right? And I smoked for a bunch of years. A long time. And it was like the toughest thing to stop.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, it just became such a habit that it was just like there was no stopping from smoking that cigarette.
Yeah.
Smoking cigarettes could possibly be the worst thing to ever start because it is the hardest thing to stop.
It is. I quit twice. And the first time I quit, I was like, it was difficult to quit, of course. But then I was like, okay, I quit. Nothing, I'm good. I'm done. But then you start to get those cravings after you quit. Like a month later, 2 months later, you start to get like those weird feelings like, oh, I could go for one. So you're like, oh, just one won't hurt. I'm not going to get back stuck on it. It's the biggest mistake you can make because you will get stuck on it again. And then you start smoking again. And then the second time is always any time after the first time is always the worst time to quit because now it's even harder. Because now you're like, I know I could quit if I wanted to because I've done it before, but I'll just have 1 or 2 more or 3 more or...
Well, it's funny in the chat. They say it's Doug McGuire says the deep breathing that calms you, not the cigs. To me, it wasn't the nicotine or any of that stuff. It was the act of smoking. It was the socializing. It's like
for me,
you go to a bar, you go outside, you fucking smoke a cigarette. Like
Nope.
It was that.
Then why was it so hard for you to quit?
Because I am a addictive person, and it wasn't the nicotine. I was addicted to the habit of it.
I liked
like the OCD in me was just like I need to have a cigarette after I fuck.
I think anybody with an addictive personality has some sort of OCD because it's a repetitive action. It's something that your brain tells you have to do over and over again. So anyone with an addictive quality has some form of OCD. But for me, it was the feeling of the smoke. It was the nicotine. It was the taste. There was something about it that I liked, which is why when I did it a second time, it was even harder for me to stop. Once I stopped, though, I'm so I get cravings every once in a while, but I'm so dead against it that, and I think part of the reason is my father. My father's a very heavy smoker, and like watching him and watching him sort of not do the best, it's kind of like, fuck. Like, why did I do that? Why are other people doing that? They don't understand what they're doing.
Yeah, well, you see people drop, and you're like, okay. Like, I saw my aunt. She was the sweetest person in the world. She smoked a ton of cigarettes, died of lung cancer. And it's just like, whoa, my friend just last year, my friend's father just passed of smoking. And he wouldn't do it. He had the fucking hole in the neck. He was like practically putting the cigarette in his neck. Like he had 1 million operations. It didn't matter. He just needed to do it. It's the craziest thing to get going. Now, smoking marijuana, it is what it is.
But I've heard it's not
the same.
addicting, though. You can't like...
Well, it's addicting. But I smoked in college a lot. But I don't find it. I mean, I know you're still inhaling smoke.
Yeah,
but
you are.
I feel that it's not like cigarettes because with cigarettes you smoke a hell of a lot more. Unless you're Jay Smooth. Jay Smooth
there's a
needs a fucking marijuana patch.
Nicotine though that causes you, even if you don't think it's the nicotine that addicts you, it is. I promise it is.
I think it's the habit.
It is a habit. It's the habit of taking something out and putting it in your mouth. It's a habit of inhaling and having those different breathing patterns, but it's also the nicotine. Don't be mistaken. If you don't think it's nicotine, you're lying to yourself. The nicotine,
it's not nicotine.
Is doing something to you.
If it's nicotine, you're weak.
I don't think so.
That's what I think.
It is a chemical in your body that's causing your brain to want more.
Now, when you're addicted to nicotine, you're weak. Now, when you're strong, you're addicted to the habit, right? Because you have control of the habit. The weak.
It was hard for you to quit too.
Yeah, it was hard. It was. But I don't think it was the nicotine with me. It was I changed the electronic
Good
cigarettes.
question, Drunk Savage. This is not an MMA show anymore.
Fuck the MMA.
This is Smoking 101 show.
It's Food Court Friday, for God's sakes. AJ Mckee is doing a little backstage boxing, trying to get ready for the fight. Over here, we'll talk you guys through the main event. At the end of the main event, we'll stop the points game. Right now, Jessie is winning. Someone pushed me over the top. Let her roll the die,
No,
for God's
someone
sakes.
give me another shot. Forget it.
Let
Give me
her
another
roll
shot.
the die. I want to sit on the
I feel
casting couch.
great right now. Actually, I feel fantastic right now. Like, I feel so good.
See, now,
I'm not so far over the top to where I could just lose my mind. I'm not there yet. I'm not at that drunk stage yet. But I'm buzzed enough to just be relaxed. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about this phenomenal sport. The sport is great.
it is. I would hope so.
Let me just tell you guys something.
Yeah, hold on. Let me put the camera on you because you're in the zone.
No, I just want to make an announcement to everyone. If you're even a casual in this chat room right now and you're watching MMA, let me just tell you something. You are missing out on so much. This sport is incredible. I read the news to MMA every single day. I read the news.
Thank God, Vlad. Hold on. Oh, fuck, wrong page.
To come take them belts off me.
Vlad.
My grandfather smoked cigarettes, drank shit beer, and ate lard until the day he passed away at 90.
Wow.
I could hear him saying pussies in the back of my head. Lol. PTSMOS.
Vlad,
There you
you
go.
want to know
Thank you, Vlad.
something? You want to know something, Vlad? My father does the same thing. He eats like the most ridiculous shit. He doesn't drink anymore. He used to drink a lot, but he doesn't drink anymore. But when he did, he enjoyed it, and he smokes. But the thing he always says is if he enjoys it, then he's living life the way he wants to. And he'll live to be as long as he wants because at least he's happy. 90 years old.
I've heard that story a million times.
90 years old?
Yeah.
That's living proof that as long as they're happy doing what they're
So
doing.
let me ask you a question.
Why waste your life nagging on them? Just enjoy moments
Do
with
you
them.
think you're meant to die when you're meant to die? Do you think dying is fate?
100%. Yes. I think there's
Let
a
me know in the
destiny
chat.
to everybody.
Do you think dying is your fate? I say no. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in fate. I believe in destiny.
I think you kind of believe in God. I think you believe in God,
I
but
don't.
not religion.
Well, I believe in a higher power, and that power is me. I'm the highest of all the powers.
We're never having kids.
Like Connor says, I'm good with all the gods.
We're never having kids. We're never getting married. This is as far as it's going. I don't want them to be raised with that mentality.
Fuck. Yeah, Shan Wood. Motherfucking Shan Wood coming in with the super chat.
I'm not taking any more drinks because of this, guys. You guys
Thank
have
you,
to
Shan Wood. I
donate
appreciate
points
it.
to Jesse in order for me to get a drink.
And
Let's talk some MMA.
yeah, well,
15
the
minutes.
fight's about to get going over here. We got AJ Mckee versus Jon Macapa. We'll be talking you through this. A 3-round fight, main event. When the fight is over, we will stop the points game. And here we go. Shan Wood funding super chat.
MOS for the win.
Yes, that's right. Jesse?
Well, fuck you too, Shan Wood.
Oh, my God. Jesus
I'm kidding,
Christ.
Shan. I love you. You're sweet. You're such a sweetheart. I can't say that. I'm sorry. My
Thank you,
apologies.
Shan. Appreciate it. Guys and gals, there are 3 new donations down below. 2 of them were played. In fact, the $5 one was played multiple times. Colby Covington. We got to hear Khabib time, but we didn't get to hear the Conor one. Let's see if someone's got it. Tickle the new donations down below. We also have Laura Sanko donation if you want to make out with Laura Sanko and make her sing over there. Let it fly because, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to reset the clock. Actually, no, we have the clock for...
I'm Christian, Sean Hart.
I'm going to start a timer after the AJ Mckee fight so we know when the points game's over. Who cares? I'm just here to hang out, right? Who gives a fuck? It's just bullshit. We're going to watch the fight like a family over here because we are a fucking family. It's Friday. And,
super chat.
WMMA.
Khabib thinks it's weak and cowardly to drink or smoke. In other news, nobody wants Khabib at their parties.
I like that.
It's true.
There you go.
God bless you, Pulse Reloaded. God bless you.
Shan Wood. That was a good one. You know what? Credit to Shan Wood on that one. That was a good one. That was pretty funny.
That was hilarious.
All right, so we do need to talk about the press conference a little bit. We spoke about it a little bit in the beginning. We're killing time before the AJ Mckee fight. I want to know, a lot of people, I noticed, actually I was surprised, especially when we were doing a live stream, a lot of people were Team Conor. You know, they were there. Whoa! Look out! Marky!
I shit my pants twice today. I'm dying. I think nauseated. Face points to Mos.
Thank you, Marky Wahoo, dropping the points in my direction. Holy shit. All right, we'll have a little shot for Marky over there. We're doing shots if you tickle the new donations tonight. Thank you, Marky Wahoo. Holy shit. Wow, we got to hear Colby. I tell you what, let me know in the chat. What do you think? Do you rather this donation or the coffee tip dance?
Would you rather, baby?
I don't give a fuck.
Would you rather?
Would you rather this donation of a coffee tip dance? I like this one better. I mean, listen, not many people are Colby Covington fans. But I felt that coffee tip dance.
Talking with your hands.
Yeah.
When you talk with your hands, you slap me in the face.
You talk too much. 33-23. All right. Thank you, Marky. Appreciate it, my man. Hey, Marky, how's... Oh, I just blasted in your ear. Sorry about that. How is... I just did it, Jesse. Look at her hair. Isn't it adorable? Check this out. Hold on. Look at his hair. It's like fucking... It looks a little bit like... what's his name? Chewie from Star Wars. I can't do it. Can you do Chewie? I can't do it. Can't do Chewie. Let me know in the chat if you can do Chewie. All right. 33-23. What we're gonna do is go put some time on the clock when the fight is over. AJ McKee's about to fight.
AJ McKee to Khabib time to Conor McGregor. May this be the best bout. To Marky Wahoo for giving us this shot. To Mystic Moss, this swole, sexy specimen right here. And to this lovely chat. Because without you guys, this show would not be what it is. Cheers.
I got to show you guys something real quick over here. JBH in Pigtails is showing heart. All right, I'm going to show you guys something real quick.
He's going to show you guys something. My nickname was Chewy because I had hair past the middle of my back, says Olympia Lowlife. Vito says, MMA is definitely the best competitive sport. Vito, is it not? This sport, I fucking love MMA. Fun fact, I was a huge sports junkie. Never used to be into MMA. That was the one sport that I wasn't really into. But this guy, if it wasn't for this guy and if it wasn't for the chat, I would have never known what MMA was. Now, I'm like MMA is my favorite sport. Of all sports that I watch, MMA is it. I read up on everything with the MMA. It's amazing. Credit to the MMA-Holes for raping MMA into Jesse, right? 100%. If it wasn't for them, if it wasn't for you, like, are you kidding? This wouldn't be my top sport. Football and baseball were always my two top sports, but now MMA is like, I almost know everything there is to know about MMA, even though I really don't. But I'd like to think I do because I'm so into it. We all know everything. Everyone in this chat, myself, you, we know everything about the sport. Everything. There's nothing we don't know, right? Right. That's it, right? You know, we've covered like zero news topics. We got 74 people in the chat. Everyone knows everything about MMA. If you're an MMA hole, you know, is that Kimbo's son in his corner, AJ McKee? All right, AJ McKee about to walk into the cage. We have a pizza face over here. A pizza face. The person who loses the Dive Doom game, should they do the punishment with the pizza face on, or at least finish the show with the pizza face on, Jesse? I'll do it. No, hold on. You can't put it on now. Whoever's losing. Whoever loses. Well, she's going to do it, so points to Mystic. Oh! Blood, 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 blood. All you filthy animals suck. 5 points. Oh, shit. Here we go.
Shots, points, JBH.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, Vlad with the donation. AJ McKee's about to get going. To you, Vlad. This shot goes to you. All right. Oh, man. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, that is the end, thank God, of the shots. Jesse, you're just... I'm sorry. You're killing me. You were sloppy drunk. You were very sloppy drunk. Yes, you're not? I'm not. Should we tell the story now, or... I got a good drunk story about Jesse. Maybe we'll tell it. What do you mean, what? The yakking? It's not that good of a story. Oh, it's a fantastic story. It's not that great. All right. 11-0. AJ McKee is about to get into the cage with 21. Vlad, oh, he's in the cage. To AJ McKee. Vlad, you are wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for all the points tonight. Please help me win against Mystic Moss. You will not regret it, I promise. Jesse's going to wear the pizza face. MMA, to the MMA-Holes, and to the sexy specimen. All right. There wasn't really much in there. The mixer and the table are done tonight. They're full of Fireball. Thank God we're out of alcohol. I didn't spill it on the mixer this time. All right. It was just on the table. The next time we put alcohol in our body, we'll be proper 12 for sure. We're going to be putting some proper 12 in there. We're going to give you our official review. In fact, we should do a stream dedicated to Proper 12. We should do a Proper 12 reaction.
Hashtag sponsorship. I'm already thinking up contracts in my head right now.
Proper 12? You know. I know you sponsor the UFC.
Let's talk business.
Yeah, let's talk some business. We're going to do a couple of news stories at the end as we start the clock for the points game. But let's watch this fight. AJ Mckee, 7 wins by KO or submission. AJ Mckee is the golden child.
Store all of these empty bottles like a trophy.
Like a trophy?
Yeah, like every time we have empty bottles, put them on the shelf, and it's like a trophy of the MMA-Holes. Like, we drank this much in a show.
You're quite an interesting drunk, Jesse. At least you're laughing. Let's go, AJ. Who do you got in the chat? AJ Mckee, or do you have the hype stopper
Macapa.
in John Macapa? Jesse's going Macapa. Mckee looks very focused right now as he is the main event of the evening. All right, here we go. Let's get ready to start the clock. The dwarf with the long stash is the ref, and we got a fight. Here we go. Start that clock. Both fighters touch gloves. AJ Mckee versus John Macapa. AJ Mckee comes upstairs with the kick. John Macapa looks noticeably shorter in this fight. AJ Mckee bouncing around with a little fro going on there. John Macapa.
Sean Hart, you can drink with us. One day, Sean Hart, come to a meetup and we'll all drink together. We always drink at meetups, so. One
minute you're like, oh, AJ comes upstairs again with the kick. Man, these two are fucking swinging in the first round. Sometimes you're like, I don't want to meet any of these assholes. Chris, don't say anything. I don't want to meet any of you. I don't want to meet any of these assholes. And then when you're drunk, you're like, let's all get together and have drinks.
No, I'm saying I don't want to meet any of you.
John Macapa moving forward as AJ Mckee circling around. AJ looking into the eyes of John Macapa. Blue gloves, AJ with the red gloves. The Miller Lite, comes upstairs with the kick to the head.
What was he
AJ
thinking?
stands up, gets up quick. John greets him with some punches. A left by AJ Mckee puts John Macapa away.
Out like a light.
Wow. AJ Mckee spins off the cage, puts the arms out in celebration, and says, yes, sir, I am now 12-0. Wow. AJ Mckee with the finish. Want to see that again. Damn, this dude is done on the mat. They're showing the Assassin's Creed highlight as John Macapa gets up. AJ Mckee avoids some shots, looks into the eye very quickly, comes forward with a right, misses. Here's an uppercut right on the chin. The left hand. Wow. Oh, man. That's Jesse's face when she first saw my weenus.
Which, by the way, his weenus is very
small. Wow.
Very writable, if you know what I mean.
Oh, my God. Oh. Good night. Yes. All right. AJ Mckee doing the flossy dance over there. Wow. Okay. So that's that. Let's stop the clock. And I have to take my pants off. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. I'm going to start the clock. I'm going to put 15 minutes on this clock right now. We're going to read a couple of news stories while Jesse's completely annihilated. 15 minutes. And then at the end of the 15, we're going to end this show up. And we're going to roll the die of doom. Right now, it's 33 to 28. We had a couple of shots thanks to the MMA-Holes. And here we go. The loser of the points game rolling the die of doom, 14:56 on the clock. Jesse, you feeling confident?
I feel great.
You got to make me win. I have to win this one because we need this drunk mess.
No, Vlad's going to help me win because I got to take one more shot.
Do freestyle rap, which, yes. I am the GOAT, which is a save. Cringe pick, which we haven't seen in a while. Dickhead, where I get to draw a dick on Jesse's head. Chat's choice, you get to choose anything you would like. Orgasm
You're
face.
very handsome.
I know. All right. Okay. Very rideable, like a mini bike, says Boss Coker. That's pretty accurate. All right, 80 people, welcome to the stream. If you are just jumping in, This fight just happened, and we got a finito. AJ Mckee gets the job donezo. Pitbull with a fantastic second round finish. We have Ortega getting a finish. We have Lovato getting a finish. And we have AJ Mckee getting a finish. All 4 for 4.
Ann H, calm down. Calm down, Ann.
All right, what's going on in that chat?
Olympia says her hand is slowly moving towards his balls.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Ann H says, oh, Fook, yeah. Chris's penis very rideable, riding horse style for JBH. Puppy Gang 21 says, I'm playing with myself right now. Ooh. Big Pump says, Artem Goat Lobov. Sean Hart, I can see it has kicked in now, Jesse. Two Joint says, this show makes me wanna Macapa. And it says, ride that horse, JBH. Olympia Life says, can Cheryl ride you MMA? Oh, for sure. Steve Johnson says, I'm a poor person and I'm ugly and stupid. Cookie Wise says, yo, mofos. Sean Hart says, 80 people, we need more likes. Duke Chronic says...
Wait, hold on a second. He's right. As I have the Jessie cam on as she reads the chat.
Hi,
she's
guys.
wobbling. She's wobbling all over the place. 70 likes with 85 people watching. What the fuck are you doing? AJ Mckee just knocked the fuck out of John Macapa. Let's go. Let's get some more likes in this bitch. And there's only 12 minutes on the clock of the points game. The loser will roll the die of doom. Will it be Mystic?
The die of doom.
Oops.
The die of doom.
I got a poop, says Brian Young. Hammer K says...
Faggot.
All right, who's going to roll the die of doom? We're going to find out. Jesse, since AJ Mckee gets the win, man, oh man, we get all finishes over here. You get to do something.
Jesse, read us the news. Oh, Jesse, I want the MMA news. It's gonna be okay. JBH has you covered with the MMA news. Jesse! Read us the news. Jesse, I want the MMA news.
Just want the MMA news.
Jesse, read us the news.
He just wants the news.
Oh, Jesse.
The news.
I want the MMA news.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Come on, I was singing my song.
What's in the news, Jesse?
Courtesy of SB Nation, Logan Paul's UFC debut would end in murder. Dana White's arrest. YouTube sensation Logan Paul, who suddenly thinks he's a real fighter after his celebrity boxing match against another online personality, is not getting invited to Ultimate Fighting Championship regardless of how many pay-per-view buys he can generate. Probably because the last time promotion, President Dana White took a chance on someone with zero cage fighting experience and turned it down to be an embarrassment for the cough fighter as well as the world's leading mixed martial arts promotion. He said, quote, "That guy would get murdered." This is Dana White, by the way. "He would get hurt badly. If I ever let him fight in the UFC, I should be arrested. No hate for the kid. He's built a great business for himself. Great for him. It's awesome. But trust me, don't play around here. You will get hurt." Paul already has the endorsement of the former UFC heavyweight Brendan Schaub, who recently praised the KSI boxing match, or perhaps just used it as an excuse to bash his former employer, something that appears to be a planned art of his regular podcast.
All right. Logan Paul. Yeah, I don't want to see that. I mean, I get it. I get the whole fucking ridiculousness of the Logan Paul with the boxing and shit like that, but I don't want to see that in UFC.
It's all about the money. It's all about the money.
If it happens, I want to see him versus CM Punk. That's what I want to see. I want to see Logan Paul versus CM Punk. All right. 8 minutes left in the points game. 33-28. Jesse's completely annihilated off a fireball, and we have a couple more stories left. Here we go.
Okay. Courtesy of MMA fighting, Conor McGregor. Oh, wait, I read this one.
Wonderful.
Conor McGregor.
We are on Podbean and iTunes as well if you want to listen to this shit show.
Conor McGregor gets a new deal with the UFC, includes proper number 12 whiskey on canvas.
Mm-hmm.
When Conor McGregor enters the Octagon against Khabib Nurmagomedov at UFC 229, he will earn the highest purse for a single fight in UFC history. UFC President Dana White confirmed the earlier reports following Thursday's UFC 229 press conference in New York City, saying, quote, "Conor knows exactly what he's worth and what he expects to get. At the end of the day, he's worth it. We were just looking at the streams, and this press conference beat the highest rated Maymac, the press tour. The kid is brilliant, and not only can he talk, he shows up and he fights. He will fight anybody, anywhere, anytime." So it was not hard to get a deal done with Conor McGregor because we also knew that what he is worth. When pressed if his next fight would be indeed put McGregor at the top of the highest earning fighters in promotion history, White kept it blunt, saying, "Absolutely, it's going to be the biggest pay-per-view we've ever done. We're trending at 2.5 million pay-per-views. It's one of the biggest ever, not just the UFC, but ever." While specifics of the new deal were not made available, part of the agreement includes promoting McGregor's new business endeavor, proper number 12 Irish whiskey, as an official sponsor, saying, quote, "You bet your bollocks it is." This is McGregor, by the way, saying, "Oh, on the canvas, like Nurmagomedov's blood will be on the canvas." McGregor is set to end his 2-year hiatus from competition.
That was a great line, by the way. That was a great fucking line.
Yes.
Proper 12 is going to be on the canvas along with Khabib's blood. That was a good one over there. There's a couple of good lines that Conor threw out there at that press conference yesterday, and I don't think it's as much of a fail. In fact, I think that might have been one of his best performances. Think about a stand-up comic, like I said yesterday, performing in front of a crowd of nobody. Think about it. And Conor kept his composure, kept going. Now, when I say composure, yes, he went nuts, but he stayed within his game plan. He was completely fine with what he was doing. It was a tactical move. Everything was tactical. And between all the craziness of the yelling, he had some really good points. The shit on the bus thing was hilarious. I mean, it was just... his flow was there, and as soon as he kicked those feet up on the table, you knew Conor was in the fucking zone. He was a salesman for both the UFC 229 and proper whiskey. I'm going to buy both. So, and I know you are too. All right, what else do we have in the news? A couple more stories. Only 5 minutes left in the points game. Yeah, Olympia, it was great. You probably watched it once. I watched it 3 times. I studied it. I absolutely studied it. You can ask her. And I'm telling you right now, without a crowd, everyone's like, you're mistaken. If that was in front of a crowd, it would have fucking killed. It would have absolutely killed and would have been his best performance there. It was so in the zone. It was a malicious attack. He said Khabib was going to leave in a box if he got out of that bus. I mean, we've never seen anything like it. For the people that say that Conor McGregor is WWE, in WWE, she's good. In WWE, they don't threaten people's lives. Conor literally threatened Khabib's life. This is a fight. This is a fucking fight. Conor McGregor was selling a fight. He wasn't selling a fake fight. He wasn't selling WWE shit. He literally wants to beat Khabib's face into the mat. I believe it. The fans believe it. Whether you think he was drunk or coked up, this man, he did his job. He got his job done. He celebrated that night. Hopefully he didn't drink too much and he gets back into camp. But we got ourselves a fight. I'm pumped up for this. Jesse, how pumped up are you for UFC 229?
Super pumped.
See? Let me know what you think in the chat. All right, what else do we have in the news as we wind this shit down? Actually, hold on. Before we get back into the news, there's only 3 minutes and 55 seconds left. How many stories do we have, Jesse? Drunk Jesse.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
4.
We're not finishing the news.
4.
What's the best story out of the 4? We're not finishing it. 3 minutes on the clock. Now, if you have a horse in the race, Mystic or JBH, now is the time to do it. There is a delay.
I mean 3. We only have 3.
3 stories left?
Okay, I've
All
got
right, do it quick.
One about the fans.
Get your donations in quick because the points game is almost over. Only 3 minutes and 5 seconds left in the game. The loser rolls the dive doom. Right now it's 33-28. If you want a specific person to win, put your donation in now. Remember, we have brand new donations down below, 3 of them, and 1 we still haven't seen yet or heard yet, so make sure you get it in. By the way, Khabib time. I'm going to pat myself in the back for that one. What else do you have?
Dana White explains why no fans at the UFC 229 press conference, courtesy of My MMA News. Dana White had to address something Conor McGregor mentioned at the opening of the UFC 229 press conference. Where were all the fans? One of the biggest things that stood out to the UFC 229 press conference was that no public access was granted for what is considered one of the biggest matches coming from the UFC. McGregor making his return to the UFC where he grew his fan base.
Hold on a sec. Shan Wood dropping a big one there. 22.
This is a mystical night. You bet your Balix. MOS hit it on the head.
You bet your bollocks.
Yes, Shan Wood. It's a goddamn gay dance party right now. 22 to Mystic. Yes. All right. Yes. Hey. Everybody dance in that chat. Jesse's dancing. We're all excited right now. Shan Wood dropping bombs. 55-28. Let's go. Oh, yes. It's a goddamn wonderful, wonderful party. You still have a chance to save JBH, but it's 55-28. Let's go.
Wonderful.
What just happened there?
I can't see straight anymore.
All right. Thank you. What the fuck just happened? All right. 55-28. Jesse can't see straight. Oh, man. 1 minute and 2 seconds left in tonight's Food Court Friday. Whew. Can I pull it off, Jesse? I don't know.
I really appreciate you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You don't say.
I really appreciate you.
Tell me more, Jesse.
I think you're perfect.
Do you?
I want to have your babies.
What?
I want to have your babies.
Really?
And I really appreciate you.
My babies?
And I think you're a really good man.
There's 40 seconds, 4 seconds left.
I don't really want to have any babies, by the way. I'm cool without them. I'm
me
totally
neither.
cool.
I
I don't
want
want to
either.
get married either.
I don't
But
want-
I really appreciate you.
Oh, thank you.
But if I did want to have babies, I would want to have yours. But I don't want to have babies, so calm down.
Oh. 26-5, 4 seconds left in the game over here. Here we go. 74 people watching. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for the like. 77 in the like column. If you are tuning in right now, we had all finishes. AJ Mckee, the main event of the evening, gets the finish, but 10 seconds left, Jesse. Am I going to win one? Oh, my God. I don't know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We did it! The boys did it! Over the top! Ladies and gentlemen, I have to put the die in the hands of JBH, but I couldn't do this without you, the MMA-Holes. So you are all. Let's go! Jesse's rolling the die. Holy shit, hold on. Oh, you got to get it on the couch. All right, hold on a second. This is getting gay. All right, here we go. All right. All All right, so here you got stand up. Do us a favor. Stand up. I'm gonna get out of the frame. All right, I'm gonna commentate. Okay, so Jesse's gonna roll the die. The die is rolled. It is on. Uh-oh. Ladies and
You
gentlemen.
guys are gonna love this one.
What is it on, Jesse? She's gonna show you. I'm gonna make sure she's not showing the wrong one. She reaches back, trying her best. She is wrecked. Thank God it's something that she doesn't have to do on air. All right. Here we go. Show the camera. And this is correct. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have another cringe pick for JBH going on the MMA-Holes.com. So you know how this works. She's going to put a cringe pick on the MMA-Holes.com. And you get to have fun with it. Let's get the best comments going tonight. Jesse's so proud of herself with this cringe pick. Here we go. Thanks for playing tonight.
This is the results of living in a military family with two brothers who just came home on deployment a year ago, but they're on deployment now, so it doesn't matter. But this picture was taken after they both got home from deployment at the same time, and this is what they did to me.
Okay. Drunk Jessie in full effect tonight on Not the MMA Holes, and she's putting a cringe pick on there. If you're just jumping in as she does that, go to the MMA-Holes.com and you'll see the cringe pick about to drop down. The MMA-Holes.com is the greatest website in the whole entire world, right? Tomorrow we will be live for this event. Hold on. Diego Santos versus Eric Anders. Fight has flip-flopped multiple times, and this is what we have. And it's a good fight. It is a good fight. In fact, it's a really good card. Oliveira versus Pedersoli. Sam Alvey versus Nogueira. Nogueira is like, what, 43 years old or something? How old is this dude? Nogueira's been around forever. He is 42 years old, and he's still got it going on. So shout out to Nogueira for keeping it going. Andre Ewell, CES fighter, now a UFC fighter, fighting Renan Barão in hostile territory. Renan Barão comes in way over. Female Dominic Cruz is fighting Marina Rodriguez. Good main card. Really good main card. Charles Oliveira versus Giagos. That's happening as the headlining fight of the preliminaries. You got Trinaldo versus Evan Dunham. This is Evan Dunham's last fight ever. He announced it beforehand that he will not be fighting anymore. That's it. This is his last appearance. We got two old schools in there. Span versus Henrique. Fireworks over here. Guarantee a finish in that one.
Vlad.
And Sakai versus Chase Sherman back on the UFC.
Vlad posted something really funny on the website.
Yeah?
When you're drunk as fuck and finally get it, take that long piss.
Okay. Hold on a second.
It's really funny.
I'm going to go to the MMA-Holes.com. Make
Vlad,
sure.
you're a funny guy. Vlad.
All right, here we go. Make sure. Let's see. You get your comments on the MMA-Holes.com. I'm going to read the funniest ones before we wind this thing down. Remember, we'll be live tomorrow night. All right, so here's what Vlad posted. Hold on. There you go. Accurate as fuck. Okay, Jesse, go ahead.
When you're drunk as fuck and finally get to take that long piss.
Okay, that's not the cringe pick, but Vlad doing a good job over there. If you get any other screenshots from the show, feel free to drop it on the MMAHoles.com. Good stuff. All right, here is the cringe pick. Here we go. And here is Sergeant. Or are you? What do you hear, Jesse? Now explain what's going on.
My brothers came home they surprised us. They came home from deployment. We didn't know they were coming home. My mom did, and she helped set it up. And they surprised my sister, my dad, and I. And I put on one of their helmets. And next thing you know, they're both like putting their gear on me. Like I was getting ready to go in combat. And my brother thought it would be funny to put a samurai in my back because they don't actually wear samurais back there. But everything else is legit military grade equipment, and let me tell you, that shit is heavy.
Yeah,
it is so I don't know how.
It looks
this
like
isn't even full gear. This isn't even full BDU like hardcore gear.
Where are you right there? It looks like it's where they found Bin Laden.
I'm
the
at
walls
home.
over there. Oh.
Wonderful.
Looks like the caves where they found Bin Laden.
It's so heavy. I have so much respect for people who go out there and like are fighting with all that shit on them. I could hardly walk with just that. Like it's so fucking heavy, that shit. The gun itself, like, it's so heavy.
Now, please caption this in the chat, all right? Jump over to the MMAHoles.com. I need to see what you have to say. And here we go.
Look, Dad, I'm an Army Ranger and a ninja. Proud of me?
And there it is, yeah. Is it pop in the background over there?
That is Pop in the
There
background.
you go. See if we have anyone.
I love my dad.
Shut up, Meg. You missed that part. Shut up, Meg. So there you go. See, shut
Can
up,
I
Meg.
see my dad again? I miss him.
There's your Pop right over there.
He's
G.I.
great.
Jane.
I love my dad so much.
I see Michael Anzalone's typing here.
It's a nice picture, Jesse.
Mike's the best.
Thank you, Mike.
Michael Anzalone is the fucking best. He really is the best because he's like,
Hoorah, Big Pump. Hoorah.
no matter what we put over there, he's like, it's a nice picture. We could put a picture of like Jesse murdering like an albino ferret. And Mike's like, well, that's a cute picture of you murdering the albino ferret. All right, let's see what else we have on the message board as I see people are. Sean Hart is chiming in. Let's see what Sean Hart has to say. As this is the cringe pick, Jesse lost the points game tonight. Good sport over here. Thanks to everyone that played along. Let's see.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy, the weight that they carry around on them. Like, it's so crazy. So crazy. I miss my brothers. You know, they're both on deployment right now. I should call them. No, one of them's on deployment right now.
Tell the story.
I should call the other one because he's getting ready to go on deployment too. They're both going to be on deployment soon.
You should tell them the story, Jesse. Where are they?
Dylan's in a hurricane right now, probably getting eaten alive and helping civilians.
Mm-hmm.
And Hunter's on deployment.
Yeah. Is the music help the story?
They're both going to be on deployment.
Yeah.
I should call them. I really should call my brother.
You want to call them on the show right now?
I don't know if they'll answer. I can call. They'll talk to you guys.
You want to do that? Let me know in the chat. Hit me with the ones if you wants to call Jesse's brothers. And shout out to Jesse's brothers, man. These guys are going out there fucking
They like you guys.
fighting
They've
for the
watched.
country.
They like you guys. They think you're funny. They have a good sense of humor. You've heard my brothers. They have a good sense of humor. They think you guys are funny.
Of course they think we're funny.
Yeah.
We're very funny people.
Let's call them.
You want to call them?
Yeah, let's call them. You want to call them?
All right, we'll end the show on the call.
Okay.
All right,
I don't
let's do
think
that.
he's going to answer.
Mm-hmm.
But we can try.
He's back. Hello, Lieutenant Dan calling.
We'll call.
All right, hold on a second. Wait, no, I'm going to call him right here.
I got to give you the number.
But don't say it on air. Whatever you do. Don't fucking say it on air. All right, hold on a second.
We're
going to call
to
him up.
speak to one of them.
We got to tell them they're on the air.
I'll
Or
call
they'll sue us.
the one that's getting ready to go on deployment but isn't on deployment yet. The one on deployment will not answer because he's on deployment.
Okay, Kenshiro says Chris is a trap.
He's in the field.
Then let's
But
call Trump after. All right. So we're
this
going to get an
one-
inside source. We're going to call Jesse's brothers right now. If you're just jumping in,
This one might answer.
Um,
I didn't.
hold on a second. Let me put it on the screen.
No, don't put this on.
No, I'm not putting it on the screen. All right, where is it? This is the cringe pick. Jesse just lost the points game. That is your cringe pick over there. So hold on a second. Oops. Who are you calling?
I'm calling my brother.
Wait, you hold on. All right, good. All right, so we can get all the secrets tonight. We're gonna find out about
Don't
those.
ask him personal stuff. He can get in trouble.
Can I ask him about sand niggers?
No.
No. All right. What about MAGA?
I will do Chronic. I'll give him thanks.
Okay, we're gonna call him right now. If you're just jumping in, we're gonna call Jesse's brothers. Now, which one are we calling right now?
Dylan.
All right, we're gonna call Dylan. Very nice young man.
Dylan.
There you go, Dylan.
He's got a great sense of humor.
Oh, it just fucking happened. Oops. Do it again. Type it in one more time.
Oh, Chris.
Listen, I can't help it. These things happen when you're doing live programs. Is that Dylan's equipment that you have in your hands?
It's both of theirs. They just started loading it on me.
Mm-hmm. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na, cha-cha, da-na-na-na, da-na-na.
Let's call. Let's call.
What song is that, Jesse? Since we're calling Dylan.
Call.
How do you call it? Is that the number right there?
Call.
All right, here we go. All right, we're calling him up. We're getting
If
Dylan
he
on the
doesn't
horn.
answer, hang up fast so you don't get the voicemail because it'll say his phone number.
All right, we're going to call Dylan. All right,
let us
Jesse,
say his
you
phone number.
want me to talk first or you want to talk?
I'll talk.
Oh, yeah, it might say his name. Yeah, we're going to.
Hello?
Dylan!
Hi.
Hi, Dylan. It's Jesse.
And Chris.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, you're live on the MMA-Holes right now, Dylan. I just thought I should call you because I really missed you and I'm really drunk.
Oh, fun.
Dylan, I was just talking about how you and Hunter are in the military, and I've got a lot of people in the chat right now who actually respect what you guys are doing. Hunter's on deployment. Don't worry, I didn't give away any secrets because you haven't told me anything. But can you just talk about...
Well, hold on. It's before
What?
you ask this question, Dylan, is it cool that you're on the air right now? We have 70 people listening.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Are your pants on?
Sure.
Okay, cool. All right, go ahead, Jesse. Go ahead, go for it.
Okay, Dylan. Dylan, what's it like to be in the military? What's it like? What's your favorite part?
The adventure.
The adventure. Are you excited to go on deployment soon, Dylan?
What should I talk about?
Okay, are you excited do you enjoy visiting new places?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. What's the one place that you've always wanted to visit in your life?
That's a hard question right there.
Dylan, I really miss you.
I miss you too.
Like, I really miss you a lot, Dylan.
We're having a moment right now. Dylan, now we were live. We were about to wrap up the show, and we showed a picture of Jessie who was wearing your gear. There's a picture of her wearing the gear, had the gun in the hand, and she was showing the community it, and she wanted to tell the story about this. Were you there when Jessie had this whole... Were you there when this was all going down?
Yeah, she was wearing my flag.
Yeah. I told them that you guys just started throwing all your gear on me. And,
yeah.
It's very
heavy. You
heavy.
can carry the weight.
So what's going on? Are you stuck in the storm over there? Has the hurricane hit by you, or what's the situation with that?
Oh, the hurricane hit. It's already blown over and like that. We've already well recovered over that. It's just getting everybody back to base and like that. So we're all good.
Good. As long as you're safe, Dylan. That's important.
When you destroy the terrorists and all the people that you fight, are you going to yell MMA-Holes after you take them out? Be honest.
Oh my god.
All right, top secret. All right, I had to ask. Anyway.
Oh my god. You guys ask the most off-the-wall questions.
Dylan, I just wanted to say something. Because we're going to let you go because we are on air. I love you, Dylan. And I miss you.
I love you.
Well, I'm going to have Jesse give you a call after. We're going to hang up with this, and I'll have to call you off air, all right?
All right. Y'all take care.
All right.
Love you.
There he is. Look at that. Dylan, check that out. Look at that. We're making dreams come true. We're connecting families.
I haven't talked to when's the last time I talked to my
He's
brother?
so mad at you right now. How dare you call him on
I
there?
got to talk to my brother.
There you go. Look at that, Dylan. Shout out to Dylan. Everyone in the chat, give drop an eggplant for Dylan in the chat, for God's sakes. He's serving for this country. We can't say his location or where he's at, but the uniform that Jesse is wearing over here, the gear that Jesse... Do you have any clothes on under this? Or what do you have on?
Yeah, I have a tank top under it, but you can't see it.
Yeah, shout out to Dylan, serving for the country over there, doing his thing. Much respect to anyone who served, no matter what country you're in, no matter what you do out there.
I think he's still working. I think we called him when he was still working.
This poor guy. Well, he doesn't know this number, right? So he just picks up
He
random
has
numbers?
to because different with his job. Different.
Oh, you're so
numbers
in trouble
call
now?
him. Why?
He's going to come after you. He's
No,
going to fly. He's going to fly over here.
No, he's not.
Take you in the middle of the night. All right. I think we should end the show now. All right. Thank you very much for joining in. Thanks for playing the points game tonight. Do appreciate that. We're going to be live for UFC.
UFC Sao Paulo.
There you go. Sao Paulo over there. We're going to be live for that. We're going into the prelims all the way to the main card tomorrow night. We'll see you there. We're on Podbean and iTunes as well. So if you want to listen to us without watching the stupidity, well, you can do that too. Go give us a follow over there because we're taking over the podcast game as well, Jesse.
Okay.
Jesse's drunk. All right, here we go. Let's wind the show down. Thank you for watching.
Hi, guys.
No, we can't do it like that. We have to say we have to do it.
Don't be an a-hole. Be.
You guys say it again.
Don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA hole.
Over. Loudly crying face, I'm only here